Hello everyone and welcome back to ReFantazio. Last time, we got to Brylehaven. That's honestly mostly what happened. I know, Night Prowl is where I need to go. We turned in our head, and we got an invite from Louise. Oh, this place actually looks really pretty. I wish I could go to a place. I'm pretty sure there are some smaller places, like not smaller, but like there are some places like that. And hello, Dungeon Cat. Welcome to the stream.
Us to roll out the red carpet right into our headquarters. Consider this a pre-show.
Oh, hey, nice axe.
You really are just a kid, aren't you?
And you're one to talk?
I wouldn't go having a laugh at my big brother's expense. That's when I get to start.
Ah, yes, anime logic. The smaller one is the older one.
You are brothers. And he is the elder?
And here I thought the Magnus brothers' name was making the rounds. Shame that. It's fine. First offense and all won't kill you yet. Besides, Lord Louise has taken quite a shine to you lot.
What do you mean wouldn't kill? We can probably take you on anyway. You don't. It's not like you guys have igniters or anything. Oh, everyone's looking at us. We probably should go somewhere else. Getting a sinister look from the whole pub.
What kind of king are you selling yourself to be exactly? Go on, let's have the pitch.
Anyone need treat all tribes equally? Don't want to be king. Between the first and the last one. Yeah, sure.
Help anyone in need. Meaning what exactly?
It means he's even willing to save someone like me.
You're not doing yourself any favors here, are you?
Let's drop the pretenses, shall we? We were all about impressing Louise, and we've done that. You're all about results, aren't you?
You'll answer the question from me too. Why do you want to serve Master Louise? No lies now.
What do you know? Alright, my Master Louise's powers don't like the forest. This is the funny option. Hello, Dread. I'm doing this because of the funny.
Actually in love with Lady Judah. No. Well, my condolences.
Out of your league, chum.
Yes, but it gets me in.
You both speak from the sting of experience.
And you speak like a man with a death wish. Whatever. You got some brass I'll give you that much. Already got more accomplished than that Gladell ever did. You seem like the types to make yourselves useful.
Is that one of the church members, I think? I don't remember names well.
For now.
You know line too, yeah.
Get in.
Because it's an excuse, and it works well in this situation, but it just seems so out of left field with everything.
Everywhere they look in society, our greatest hope rides with Master Louise.
I kind of wish there was a bit more like sarcasm or something, but we are trying to gain these guys' trust.
Come on then. Master Louise is waiting for you inside his gauntlet runner, the Caradrius.
And no funny business up there, yeah? Nothing gets past the King's magic, and Lord Louise is one of the top candidates. We've captured some, what, 10 odd assassins now? Lord
That
Louise
many?
from magic experiments and, well, you know how...
I'm kind of surprised that it's that many, but I guess it makes sense with what kind of person Louise is. It's funny, it might confuse the rest of the party, and it gets us in. It works.
Ideally, while most of our group is meeting with Louise, someone else can do a quick search inside.
And now it's for one of the other reasons I really like fairies in fantasy. They're really good at stealth.
No one more suitable. Anyone else, and he'd question their absence.
You're putting a solo infiltration on my tiny shoulders? But fine, I'll do it.
Once we're in the Skyrunner, we'll assess the situation.
What happened do you want to be able to help more? This is like the perfect job for you. You can sneak, into really small places and hide extremely well.
Where?
Sunset, time flies by so fast. Louise's Gauntlet Runner, that Shatter is stationed in Warship Harbor. Let's take a ferry to get over there. Alright, take us straight to Louise's ship. Oh, the music's even right. Yeah, this is a dungeon later. Maybe I shouldn't have said that yet.
Incredible.
Didn't hit me until we got right up close to it, but this runner's really huge. We've been this close to it before last time. Oi, oi! Over here! Keep your hands on the clouds, will ya?
Sam.
Just getting fun over the chatty. It's all you want later. We won't be flying for a good while anyway. What with the story and all. Story? What's that? Hey, Bass. Don't... How about you don't go telling them anything they don't need to know? We're not officially friends yet. Now, follow me. I'll give you the grand tour. Oh, and a friendly warning. Be on your best behavior. Try anything clever, you're dead on the spot. Make a rude comment to Lord Louise, dead on the spot. Got it? Not shy about making threats. We'll stay on his good side, okay? Let's not test his patience then, eh? Lord Louise is in the reception room. And you don't want to keep him waiting. Also, I'm realizing, like, Hulkenberg's hair changes to orange whenever the lighting is a bit weird. I feel like...
Check this out.
If I may.
Oh, comes through here an awful lot. You know him, don't you? One of Louise's faction candidates. Sometimes he's got this beast of a dog with him, too. Glad to see a man with a temper like his with a pet, but once you know it, he's sweet on that dog. Somewhere on the bottom of his black heart, I think the dog's cute or something. Strangest thing you ever did see.
At last.
Gossie's the first foothold for infiltration. Soon enough, Louise will be within our grasp.
Indeed.
There's been more in common with a castle than carriage. Can hardly imagine what its interior must be like.
Understood?
It is impossible to discern from how much of others will afford us. Keeping our guard up around them will be crucial.
Got it.
And here we are. Go on in.
I'm leaving.
Don't wander off until you get used to it. This place is gonna be a real maze. Alright, Gallica, time to wander. We run in like we're sneaking in slightly. And we have our weapons on us too now. Now, there's so many soldiers here. I suppose we should have expected as much as from Louise's stronghold. I feel like we're always being watched.
Well,
Like you're not, another recruit is always going to stand out. We're on the same side as all of them for now, so stand tall.
And yeah,
You say that, you're crouching. I can't, can I read the sword in here? No, this place is considered a combat area, alright. Or like a dungeon-like area. Look, hang on a minute, you're an elder. Oh, ain't that a rare sight? Just do your level best, alright? We ain't shy about casting off those who aren't strong enough to keep up, so be sure you put your weight, you hear?
hello there.
What happened in the expedition? Some elder kid showed up in Fortin, they say. Apparently Lord Louise loved it. Get going, please, I can tell you that. Hey, tell me more about that elder kid. Sure, did God really show up to the expedition with the head of a human in hand? Yeah, but that was so small that hardly anyone noticed. Makes you wonder what the point was.
That reminds me.
Elder can't I've been hearing about. Apparently Lady Judah likes you too. Oh. So if we really need to sell the fact that lie we told earlier, we could go through with it. Taking her claim on some kid even though she's already with Lord Louise. Man, Lady Judah's got stamina to spare.
Hey.
So yeah, I saw the expedition. Put on quite the show, eh? They gave those Sanctus what for? One of us now, aren't you? Well, cheers to new friends.
Got it.
That room's on the top floor. This lift will get you there.
What in the...
What was that? I don't think we're allowed in. Happens to everyone. I did not like your face icon there. Some sort of magic-controlled locking mechanism. Keeps suspicious elements out. You know, like people pretend they're grunts when they're actually assassins.
See.
Seems like a secure system. I assume you need a key to get around. Yep, different keys for different areas. The select few ranking soldiers have them. Want to walk freely around the runner? Then you're gonna have to move up our ranks a bit first.
Evidently.
Keys are only given to ranking soldiers, is it? Navigating this place may prove difficult without those in our possession. We'll need to acquire them then. Well, I already trading treacherous whispers among yourselves, eh? Good the gossip and get on already.
Oh, nice.
It's much bigger than I thought. I almost forgot we're inside a gauntlet runner. Yeah, this place is massive compared to ours. I'm quickly getting around so much. Well, I'm impressed by things. What I got here? Letting schoolboys in the ranks now? These kids aren't new recruits. That's all it took, eh? To show the expedition. Usually you have to prove yourself before you can stand with the Count's men.
No.
They got Lord Louise's approval. That's not enough for you? I'd keep it to yourself. Before someone knocks you off that pedestal. What's these? I don't know the words. I don't know where I pronounce it. I'm just gonna skip it. Get me, please. I'm a bloody sergeant. We can sell things right here, right now. They'll be wiping you off the walls. I highly doubt that.
Don't even try it.
Oh, leave it out, then. Get your butt back to your post. That's an order. Let's get into your tiny heads. How is everything around here? Give you 3 days at most. Here, run home, tails between your legs. We don't have tails.
Seriously.
Just gonna stand there, you're gonna move. Come on.
Here.
And this would be the Lord Louise's quarters. Just a reception we would last. He'll be tough to show a pack of strangers straight to his private quarters, wouldn't he? I think. I don't know what the... Whatever. Lord Louise is waiting inside. Enter. I'm not exactly sure what the word daft means, basically. I've heard it before in other British media, I guess, but I never figured out the meaning. I guess it just means like he'd be an idiot to not do it, basically, though. This is my cue. I'll try looking around for this formula. Be careful. Lots of sharp eyes about. I'll try. You all stay safe, too. See you soon, I hope.
A beautiful city, Brialhaven. But it is its identity I truly respect.
Hello,
may
Louise.
well have won them the Annex War. If your Cronia hadn't chosen to forgo their honor and launch an opportunist attack in the wake of a storm. Even now, united in the kingdom, their pride in their power is what keeps this city alive.
And hello, Ace. Welcome to the stream.
I need ask little else. Instead, I would hear what you wish to know most. Ask and I will answer. That is why I've bid you come.
Here we go.
He's testing us. What should I ask? Did you kill the royal fish or are you in what's your plan against Ford? This one might get us, make him suspicious of us, but would get us information. Also information. I'm curious about this, but also this is a funny one. I'm more interested in this, though.
Plan on winning against Forden.
I will kill him.
Oh, okay.
Not that my victory rests on doing so. That man and Sanctism both are malignant tumors in this country.
I guess it's the most simple approach, I guess.
Aren't candidates protected by the king's magic? The king is not a god. There is always a way. It is clear no small conviction drives you. Perhaps keeping you close will prove useful. You, assembled company, I hereby permit...
He knows our name, at least he just can't say it.
We are much obliged.
This is a heart of magic silver. Cut your finger and let the blood fall.
That thing looks a lot like the things we pull out of our chest a bit.
Blood flows through the same heart.
Watch yourselves, though. If your own heart's not true to our cause, well, it's not just a drop you lose. Might take off a whole limb.
You hesitate.
Yeah, you're threatening to lose our whole limb.
Fear and anxiety. They always lead the people astray. But power and order trumps all. That is the crux of my rule.
Seems we have no choice.
Good.
You're doing it to the glove too, interestingly.
Past.
Look at you, like knock-kneed lambs. Just having a bit of fun with you, eh? You think I'd go to all that effort?
On August 13th, I intend to hold a soiree in this city. It seems a fine opportunity for you to make your debut in my retinue.
Very
So how much time is that then?
Only for those good enough to be part of our campaign. You should feel honored.
As my gauntlet runner requires some maintenance, the party shall be held at the feast hall where I'm staying. In the meantime, do as you will.
Wonder how Gallica's search is going. And now we get to see her perspective of this.
Only this area feels any different from the rest. I need a key.
Also, Gallica's even better at this because of face sight.
It'd be nice if I could see what's going on in here too.
Is that boy candidate here already?
Meeting with Count Louise as we speak, I think. Didn't think he'd end up on our side.
I expect we'll run into each other on the job, eh? That said,
Also, why are you hanging out so low? I would be like hanging out at the top of the place because people don't look up that often in places like these. Yeah, also the ability to just squeeze through vents. Gallica doesn't need a keycard when she can fit through the ventilation system.
Is this the other side of that door? Never thought it'd lead to a place like this. This area just screams suspicious with all the guards. The formula's gotta be somewhere around here. Is someone coming?
I mean, I don't think they'll spot you there.
Figures they'd show up now. Isn't that the songstress? What is she doing here?
Lady Juna, is something amiss?
I do recall saying I didn't need a personal guard today.
Yes, but this is Louise's personal quarters, and we thought in case you needed.
Well, I don't. You can do your guarding downstairs.
So she's looking through his stuff, though.
And, well,
I mean, she is on the box art,
I
like,
really want
right next to the main character. I feel like she is going to be on our side.
Oh, the things you would hear. How awkward for us both.
You mean, idiot, don't make the lady repeat herself. Apologies, my lady. We'll make ourselves scarce.
I wonder if she becomes one of, like, the confidence we get classes from. I think, a sound-based class would be interesting.
Opportunities like this are so few and far between. I've got to get this back in place. Oh, wonderful. How were these arranged again?
Those look like notes.
Is that the formula?
I feel like she looked right at Gallica's direction there.
Just my luck. I can't carry out something that big, and now I know where it is.
I mean, you can, just not easily.
Good. You've got the man's eyes on you. Now that you've sworn fealty, we can get right down in the guts of his Skyrunner.
I worry for Gallica. Perhaps we ask too much of her. I hope she's all right.
Ah, it seems you're worried for naught.
Of course, Heisman notices her first because he has the best senses.
Phew. You're clearly bursting with good news, too.
I know, right? I found where the formula is! I'm pretty sure I saw the real thing. Even if it wasn't, I'd bet the real one's somewhere in that room.
Masterfully done. We could have asked no better an infiltrator.
That songstress Juno was there too. I'm pretty sure it was Louise's private quarters. So I have to wonder what she was doing there.
Whatever the case, I assume you could lead the way to the room?
Well, yes, but it might be a bit tricky.
Because behind the doors...
We'd need to go through the crew quarters, then through the starboard corridor, or the port corridor.
Why is this...
Key to get into
Why
each
is the room so complicated, then?
Whoever's in charge at each guard post has one. Louise's private quarters have a special key, too. That one's held by the representative on the bridge.
In short, we'll need to pass through 3 blocks. The crew quarters, either the starboard or port corridor, and the bridge.
It looked like he's usually got his quarters under guard. So we'll want to pick a time of day when there'll be less people around.
The party will have less people around.
How about the night of the soiree? Surely it would be a skeleton crew.
Apparently, the soiree will be held at the luxury inn that caters exclusively to the upper class. The soldiers maintaining his run are bound to have duties in town that day.
He would have us debut as his supporters on that night. How would we get away with not being present?
Maybe if we just excuse ourselves for a short time? We've got plenty of time to prepare. Securing an infiltration route, finding out when it will be less crowded. This is all work we can get done in advance. On the night of, Gallica and one other will slip out, swipe the formula, then return by the shortest route possible.
Have anyone in mind? My hearing makes stealth jobs simple work.
No. I think he'd be our best bet.
Why would I be your best bet? I never figured that out, why he's gotten the best bet, because I haven't reached the soiree yet.
He's bound to notice.
I've gone in the Gauntlet Runner, I just never reached the soiree. After that, I'm going in blind.
Send our strongest.
What do you think? It would be risky as a mere solo infiltration. Are you up to the task?
There's that, yeah, you'd be right next to Louise. And surrounded by soldiers.
I can hardly deny it. You're right. And I'm well aware of the fact.
Seriously. We're jumping from tightrope to tightrope here. We'll have to prep our infiltration strategy tomorrow. For now, let's get back to the inn and get some rest.
Yeah, we have until the 13th, which I have no idea how many days that is, but it's got to be more than 10. I thought, you remember the man we met in Louise's Gauntlet Runner? He seemed very proud of his strength.
Yes.
Didn't do full of himself. Yes, Sergeant Zanth, was it? He got told to go back to his post, which makes me wonder. He might be in charge of one of the runner's sectors. That would be unfortunate. I can tell his strength is formidable, even to be near him. I doubt he would simply just let us pass. In any case, we should probably rest for today. We can talk more detail in the morning. Let's talk to everyone else, because I didn't do it last time. Successfully in tradition of entirely in preparations after tomorrow. We'll together to find the solution.
May I speak?
Hey, the Prince Awakening may be nearer than we realize. We've got to make our preparations before that soiree. The songstress has been in Louise's private chambers. Not that I would judge her, I suppose. Anyway, the operation begins tomorrow. Rest well tonight.
Look at that.
I wish I could do more, but I think the game's going to force me to rest.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now then.
Starting today, we need to work on an infiltration route to Louise's private quarters. The issue is those in charge of each area, one's holding the keys, would seem to make a formidable lineup. What shall we do? Maybe the simplest option is the best option. Get them alone. Beat their key from them and then push forward.
So,
Even if we mean to attack, a short, decisive encounter is the order of the day. If they call for reinforcements, we may not fare so well. Louise's subordinates have obtained their rank through martial prowess. If we wound their pride, negotiation may still be on the table.
I'm a little worried.
This is a challenge unlike any we've faced so far. Right, new situation calls for new tactics. We gotta build up our strength by hunting bounties and the like, or we may end up over our heads. Unlike previous operations, time is of the essence when infiltrating. Keep your battles short, defeating the officers within a certain number of turns. All the officers are quite strong, and each will require you to be tactical. Gather information about them in town, and utilize requests to strengthen your abilities to give yourself a fighting chance.
Then...
Maybe we can dig up some dirt through an informant. Who knows? They might have a weakness we can exploit. Right then. Before we can secure our route to his quarters, it sounds like we have to do some digging before the day of the soiree. Oh, we got 20 days. We got plenty of time. However, I'm pretty sure there's so much to do now. Because of storms and the weather condition may be around Brylehaven, the allies in the Worship Harbor to infiltrate Louise's Gauntlet Runner. Interior of Louise's Gauntlet Runner is diverse into 4 areas. Crew quarters, starboard corridor, the port quarter, and the bridge. You obtain a special key from the person in charge of the bridge in the deepest part of the ship. Don't forget, we need to gain access to Louise's quarters by the end of the soiree.
Let's head there.
So I'm pretty sure the furthest I got was actually getting to the bridge, but I saved before I left the Gauntlet Runner. I'm sure that my hands always be stained with the blood of children? Sorry, blood and children? Oh, have I seen you somewhere before? Now that I mention it, I do recall seeing an elder boy at the expedition. One that looked to be the same age as... they say you've been traveling across the country, helping all those in need. If that's true, then may I ask for your aid as well? During a training exercise, the city guard corps were ambushed by a human. There are many casualties, especially among the young recruits. I need a special medicine to save them, but the shop stocks are exhausted, and I can't make it myself, as it requires ingredients found only within a monster-infested forest. Where? You'll do it truly, I cannot thank you enough. Medicine delivered from the fruit called a dragon thistleberry. Here it grows in the Gracia forest. Perhaps it would be wise to learn about the monsters that inhabit that place first? An informant may know more. One dragon thistleberry isn't going to be enough to save everyone. I need 7. I know it'll be difficult, but lives depend upon it. I'm surprised there's no deadline for this. And you give a dragon blood sap.
Whoa.
Gracia Forest. Should be places to park the runner between the trees.
We'll face danger here.
I was going to say, would it be closer to go from here? Nah, this is the closest place.
Well met, eh?
So we can do imagination here. Again. Just run out. The second church failed to see which issues are truly present. As the true intellectual creature should be protected, the taintless beings slaughtered by humans is hardly important. Where is it? Hey, that Elda, of course say that. You and yours will be the first to die. He's like, are you illiterate? I find ignorance extremely vexing. So here I shall bestow this gift upon you. Receive the magical future from Julian. Is that a book? I didn't know about this. I just decided to talk to people. Book Julian wrote himself, isn't it? Well, at the end of the day, it's still a book. Why not read it in the runner when you're free? I didn't know you could do that. I just decided to do that on a whim. People will talk about books or looks. They're really missing the real appeal. Just listen to her, you'll understand. She sings. It's like charging into battle. Can't imagine what kind of life led her to sing the way she does. Nothing you nor I can imagine. No, sir. I mean, we could imagine. It just probably wouldn't be right. I had about my worship armor for work earlier. The place was crawling with Louise's soldiers. I was terrified at first. Then I overheard them talking, and they were just complaining about their job like any of us would. Sorry about that old person, that kind of thing. Makes you think, oh, they're people too, aren't they?
Wonderful. Well met, eh? All right then.
Right, well, there's a quest over here, too. It's that time of the game where we're gonna just go around accepting every quest I can.
What is it?
What's your problem, kid? Quit staring. Come back when you're old enough to buy... hold on. The cannons everyone's been talking about from the expedition. Face stuck in my memory. Strange thing. Kid like you in the race. How rude. What do you mean we have to be old enough? What are you even selling? Most famous brew in the city. Come with the house of special miraculous mead. They're gonna put years on your lifespan. Sounds like good stuff. We'll need a few more years before we can drink, so we'll see you around. Hold on there. I saw how you captured everyone's head of the expedition. I'll gamble on skill, not chance. So I got a task I need help with. Looking for something, see? Find it, I'll give you some of my brew. Sell it or drink it. Either way, you get something out of it. Doing a little extra, too. If you succeed, I'll start supporting your campaign openly. Can't imagine a kid could do what I couldn't. Bad, what can you say? Alright, what are we looking for?
Amazing.
Got enough? Right, then. It's a deal. This cup. Looking for it's called the Chalice of Legends. Wait, hear it? Everyone who ever owned that cup died under mysterious circumstances. No one can say the cup even exists. That's a great question. Cup that kills the owner and brew thy son's life? Take a sip, and what legend wins?
Let's give it a shot.
That's risky. Awfully casual about a gamble that might get you killed. Well, do you have any clues on where the Chalice of Legend is? I believe the rumors. The ghost of his last door still refuses to let it out of his grasp. Some folks reported to being attacked by that same ghost. Not that I'm able to find it myself. But you're a candidate, eh? Going up and down the countryside in that runner of yours. Seeing your share of monsters and secrets. That makes sense. If it's already been attacking people, there might be a bill up to take it out. Let's head to the recruitment center to see if there's any information on a bounty. I like that quest because it's like, oh hey, there might be a bounty for it, and it lets us do two things at once.
Let's go.
I just really like that it lets us do that. Two birds, one stone. There are a few other quests like that, but it's like two objectives in the same area. This one is two objectives at the same enemy. Well, if it isn't my friend, what a pleasure, but why the face? You're looking at me like I'm a stranger. But this is the Night Prowler. I'm its founder, even though it's our first time meeting in the flesh. I consider any customer a dear friend. Back off a little, man. You're kind of fast. What do you even want with us? I'm hoping you can do some negotiation on my behalf so I can get my deed back. Tragically, I had to offer it as collateral and a loan. Even after paying my creditor off, I haven't been able to get it back in my hands. The man in question is respected Yusuka noble, whereas I am but a humble pirate entrepreneur. Doubt I can count on the law backing me. But he won't treat a high-profile candidate with the same rudeness. That's the kind of man he is. Of course, you'll be compensated for your success. Some unusual armor I think you'll find quite useful. That's sure. Ah, listen to that confidence. I feel noble just hearing the words. Noble unquestioned a certain fondness for, shall we say, blood sport. I doubt he's watching a fight as we speak. I don't doubt he's watching a fight as he speaks. He's Ishka fellow, possibly dripping with disdain for his convo. Can't miss him, I'm sure. I'll be waiting here. Just let me know when you got your hands on that deed. This is also an interesting quest, if I remember correctly. Looking for a proper Ishka, huh? One who enjoys fights. Think what I'm thinking?
Alright then.
Yes, but I think we should do other stuff first.
Let's head there right away.
Hey,
Oh, it's part of Stroll. Right, I have to do that thing for Stroll, too.
I'm in trouble now.
Man, my clients are expecting a delivery soon, and these fool horns are hardly ideal camps for my outstanding workmanship. What's got your holder in like that? I'm simply a craftsman who takes pride in my extravagant detail and peerless skill. Take monster horns and engrave them, transforming them into beautiful ornaments. But my technique has progressed to the level where these middling horns can't withstand the inadequate level of detail I try to grace them with. They fall apart as I'm working.
oh yeah?
That's too bad. If only there was a horn that was tough enough to withstand your technique. Oh, but that's the thing. There is no horn worthy of my skill, apparently within the Forsaken Tower. A giant called Ogress, whose horn surpasses all others. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and say real quick, if the horns can't withstand your skill, it sounds like you're too... But that tower's infested with monsters. The Ebony Horn is basically impossible for a normal person to retrieve. Why, I think the task could only be completed by someone who demonstrated a great amount of valor at the expedition of Brave. Only someone like that was about. Good luck. Good luck. Nah, I'll handle it. Oh, can't be. Nothing better. Look at you. It is. You think everyone's talking about? Yes, of course. I had no idea. You could save me in my darkest hour. What's with the theatrics? It's how does he recognize you right away? Whatever, you're gonna give us a reward for this, right? Of course, of course. Prices are overflowing with advance payments from countless patrons of the arts. Like I mentioned, you can find the Ogress within the nest of monsters north of the Forsaken Tower, located north of town. For details and informant, be your best bet. Should be one of the greatest catch. You know, the tavern in the Inn District.
Let's give it a shot. Gotta get prepared.
Let's head to the Great Church and speak to that informant then. That's the tavern in the Inn District.
Stay there.
Oh, I could do this if I wanted to. I'll think. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up doing that later. After I finish going through, I thought there was another quest here. I guess there's quests that will activate later. I need to keep an eye out for then.
Let's go.
There's a staircase here. Where does this lead? Oh, it leads here. Check it out while I'm here, I guess. Okay, yeah, but figured there'd be nothing.
Let's go.
No, this is the area I was thinking of.
Yeah? Excuse me?
Please, mister, make me your apprentice.
Huh?
Where's this coming from? You're that candidate from the Bitten, right? One of my friends saw and started talking about how cool you were. Want to be like you, mister? Please let me be your apprentice. That's why, but we can't exactly take a kid like you with us. Want this friend to be your to know you? I'm sure there's another way, like getting them something they like. Oh, that may be good. It's my friend's birthday soon, so a gift would be great. Maybe flowers, like from the flower shop. Oh wait, my friend won't want any old flower I can get from the city. That's boring. I'll go exploring outside the city and look for a wild flower. Sure, if you want to get eaten by wild humans, it's way too dangerous for a kid to go wandering out there. We got a gauntlet runner, so how about leaving this one to us? You're really nice, mister. Then, will you bring me a flower? I'm will support her in return. Basically, you just gotta cheer him on to help him become king. Okay, easy. I'll be your supporter. Promise. Just wait here till you get the flower. My friend's birthday is on August 10th, so before then. We'll have another city we need. But a church would have it. Why not stop by St. Firminus Church and ask?
Let's give it a shot.
And it increases our tolerance, too.
Alright then.
Beg pardon?
Right. You're the toothbrush quest. People think I'm making this up. Definitely Sonic. No, ouch!
Gonna be, is it?
Oh my god. That kid, my teeth are killing me here. Hurts so much as I'm seeing tooth monsters. Oh, those actually exist. Because I'm getting my teeth extracted, almost all of them. If only some kind inner soul could help me. Gets face like, is this guy serious? He's certain I'm to cure my toothache. If only had some kind of fellow bring me idea of them 1500 reeve. Sorry, hope you get back. Nah, tell me more. Fantastic. I knew you seemed reasonable from the first time I laid eyes on. I feel like I've seen you before somewhere. Right, you're that candidate the expedition. Make it this easy. Thing I need is a quick jaunt away if you got a gauntlet runner. So, what's this item you're looking for? It's Pride of a Nubo. Toothpaste of Hygienia. I need you to buy one for me. Of course, I'll reward you, and you have my vote. Whatever that's worth. Wait for you until August 9th. And long, and I really will have to get them all pulled, so please.
Let's give it a shot.
I feel like, if anything, that should give us tolerance.
Nice little
I also wish I could just go from here to here. Like, it's not that much of a difference. It'd take a day anyway. Why can I not just go from here to here?
We'll face danger here. Just can't stand it.
Try to do that myself, but every step just made my teeth are even more out. Okay there, buddy. I'm not going anywhere. I guess I'll be waiting here. Man, that hurts. Why this guy needs help. Better go buy that toothpaste of Hygiena as soon as we can.
Ooh. All right then.
Let's go.
I believe that's... No, wait, I need to head to the recruitment center. Also, what's this way?
All right then.
Ah, it just leads us straight to there. Alright, where's the recruitment center? I saw it on the map. Can I get closer to it?
Let's go.
Yeah, I can warp straight there. Perfect.
Welcome.
It's all about the tournament. They should allocate more manpower to slaying monsters. Anyway, here to look at the contracts. Oh, you're playing with Kathina, aren't you? Keep pestering me to raise your bounty rewards. Can't say no to the best bounty in the country. Just don't go slacking up. Got a bit of a pay raise. Just because you got a bit of a pay raise. It's not anything, me. Sure, bounty hunter is calling your name too. Not much of an improvement. Any money is free. Oh wait, no, I just saw what the original was. That's a top big improvement. I thought it was only like 2,000. No, that's so much.
This is what I've got.
On God, this is for Fabcloth. The aberration. Monsters are presidents in a cemetery in Briarhaven. His graveyard is personal undead paradise, chock full of demon skeletons, ready to do his bidding. Not just the undead that are under his thrall. Seems like it's also compiled living beasts to serve as bodyguard. You have to fight both at the same time. I don't know how strong you lot are, but this one seems like it'll be tough, even for you. Everything we did at the expedition? Well then, just to prove you're wrong, won't we? You know this, right? Yep, leave it to me. Promising. If you really insist, it's yours. You'll find the target hunting old cemetery called the Tomb of the Lament. Here, I'll show you where it is. Tell a particular aberration, you speak with an informant in Briarhaven. Let's just indicate that we're Chalice of Legends. Bring it back as evidence once you defeated it. The same challenge we need for a different quest. Oh, that reminds me. We have to turn in this quest first, so we get to keep it. I think.
Let's see.
Here, pretty far north, isn't it? Oh, and there's two. Oh, I can go straight from there to there. Oh, that's perfect. My complaint's been answered. That means I could go around this way, too. I think it'd be best if I go this way, though. Probably. Or, no, does it stop me as soon as I get here? I hope it doesn't. Also, I can see Gauntlet Runners out, but we can't do anything with them yet.
This place. That's...
Is that the thing the one guy was talking about? Remember I mentioned he wants some cup? You can keep it afterwards, so long as you show it to me first. Go off to Angler Inn Square to talk about that informant.
Alright then. Where to?
First up, I only went in there the last time? Alright, fair enough. But first up...
Let's go.
I'm gonna head to Grand Trad. We got a few things to do here. First up, we gotta buy a flower. Second up, I'm gonna spend the entire quest in one day doing side quests again, aren't I? fish market. I could buy some more. I could do some more red grass on here, actually.
Can we talk?
I have 5, but I might run out soon, and it'd be better to have it than not have it. Well, fish come in green Crantrad, but they're anywhere. You're at the market. Maybe make another round? Right, yeah, I forgot. We have to buy things from these people anyway. Fresh meat in stock. I don't know anyone around here who sells fish. We have some questions about fish. Fish at any fishmonger with your coin grand trad be in the market. Some of once in a while, but it's not my expertise. Finally, want to keep your eyes open, and while you're at it, how about one of my fine guts to compliment that fish? I have 7. I feel bad for not buying anything, but oh well.
Quite fresh. I see.
Complicated fish. We have fishy questions. Or questions about fish. Sure, they pop up when the catch is good. The shot on my left usually has some, in fact. We're on the right track all along. We want some water while we're here. I got plenty of water. So to your left. Your left, not my left.
Welcome.
Fresh fish, get your fresh fish. We got bargains. Hey, my business with the fishmonger. I should talk to him. Welcome, welcome, one and all. If it's swam in the rivers or seas, I've got it here, and it's all fresh as the ocean breeze. Well, father, if we go to the fish market. No, it's a doting pair, but would a count really do his own shopping? How's it? Just letting you know, such a great man. And with his son, really now. Hey, the regular lad. Bernelda, Clemar Knowles aren't really known for befriending your kind. Hey, you're playing it. There's some manner of con. I'll make it known far and wide. Especially in the court of the Count of Haldia. See my skin once when some pain-in-the-butt noble started making accusations about my produce. To be there and set up for me. From what I gather, he was only in the market to find a souvenir for his son. Fancy that. Noble buying his things. I mean, you really do know him, don't you? Well then, I know another merchant you should speak to. He did a fair amount of business with the Count. That day, he set an appointment to meet a merchant in front of Grand Cathedral. Odd that he bought the fish first, eh? Honestly, it is, but it lets us do things for quests. So now I need to find. I think it's over. I need to figure out where this is. Might not, wouldn't be, would it? I need to talk to someone. I don't know how to figure out who it is I talk to, though. I know you should say the cathedral. I heard rumors about you from the expedition. I knew them to be true straight away. Good work summon the monster Martha. I don't think the country ought to really consider hiring you. I remember, like, when I first did this thing, I had to look it up because I got lost, but I could talk to the fishmonger again. Merchant by the cathedral. Not much. I'll take it around, asking him so desperate to set this all up. Or I feel like quite sorry for the man. Station around you. Sanctuaries executed the expedition of the brave. Never imagined would come to such a thing. Were these guys supposed to bring the head of a monster they hunted?
What are we to do?
I've heard tell of the sanctuary's misdeeds, but I can't believe it. How could something like this happen? I feel the actions of that sanctuaries that may slang the reputation of the entire region. Or religion. Speaking of which, what happened to Martha, right? Her was an elder canon who uncovered the truth there. Well, no, that's right, canon, wouldn't you say? Seems tournament ever seized with its surprises. Sure, the end of it, foreign at least won't be the only ones fighting. Tensions seem high. Merchant by the cathedral. That's the cathedral there, right?
Alright then.
Yeah. Talk to the guard.
Fool.
We didn't bomb the expedition. Wouldn't the Colosseum be more worth attacking than a cathedral? Sure, nothing, boy. Today's day forward, an achievement was truly unparalleled. Achievement was that only after some sanctuary was executed. Why don't think people know? Listen up and listen well. See about the bounty that sanctuary Forden hunted. You really just want Forden to win. But you're the only merchant here. Let me try this. Nope.
I certainly can see it being Louise. Oh. Say there.
Where is it then? That wouldn't be down here. Where my mom is now? All the people who died flying in the sky like the king? Sure, kid. Grand Shadow number. But how do I figure out what merchant? Because I feel like I've talked to pretty much everyone at this point. I'm just gonna look it up. Because I'm out of ideas. Okay, so... back up here? It's you! Now one of my clients, and I only do business with via referral. I'm gonna meet a merchant from Regulus Grand Cathedral. Could this be him?
So foolish.
Playing with the late Count of Alia. Oh, is that so? You say you know his son, do you? Count was a truly honorable, upstanding man. I doubt any of his son would associate with riffraff like you. What should I say? Did his fish stink? It was I mean, I think I got this raised, right? Yeah, it is the set I got raised. I didn't realize I would need this. Yes, it did indeed stink. I would often buy fish himself and then show up to our meetings with them in his hand. Assuming as it was, worried about how to keep them fresh. That stirs some memories. I remember it was a magnanimous man. He was gentle and kind to all he met. Perhaps I should have learned from his example. Well, tell me your story and I will listen. So you must forget my suspicion. You're truly a friend of his son's, aren't you? Do apologize, but I'm sure you understand my caution. One of his lost inheritance is spread, and Common have tried every trick in the book to claim it. I've indeed been entrusted with the inheritance always meant for the Count's son. Please give him that message. The rest are details, free to share with him directly. Please bring him with when you're able to. So let's roll no immediately. Doesn't complete the quest yet, but I can turn it in. Perfect. Next thing.
Let's head there right away.
The church has some flowers I need to buy.
What is it?
Hey.
Say rainbow flowers, not fresh flower, however, but handicraft. Represent rainbow colors and soul-soothing beauty are highly regarded by the believers here. It's rather valuable, but I shall be happy to give it to you for a trifling donation.
Come on.
Israel, I bet the boy would be happy to get one. So you did say it was valuable too, so it's worth a closer look. Only 500? That's cheap. Can I not warp in the church? Oh, is it not? I thought there was an option to, no, you can't just warp. I have to go there manually.
Where to? Where to?
Let's go.
I at least appreciate how they keep the quest markers on the map when you're not in the city. I say that because that's one of my, that's actually one of my complaints with Xenoblade, believe it or not. I'm at the wrong place.
Alright then.
But with Xenoblade 2 specifically.
Let's go.
Where if you're on a different Titan and you fast travel, it won't show the quest objectives. So you have to fast travel first. Then you have to fast travel to the destination. I'm just about to bring that rainbow flower to me. I didn't say I'd give it. Why are the no options always so mean? Or just sarcastic? Thanks, mister. Oh, look, it's all sparkling. This is gonna be great. So next, you just gotta give this flower to my friend and say, I love you, please? Why me?
I don't know.
Hold on there, kid. You think he should confess to your friend in your place? What if your friend falls down in love with him instead? Well, that wouldn't be good. But I'm too scared. I wish I could be brave like you. You almost ran right out of the city gates looking for a flower. That looks pretty brave to me. Alright, I'll take this flower and I'll be honest about how I feel. Get to my friend how great you are. You're embarrassed.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a big heart for someone so small. Never know. Maybe I'll bring some more people to the cause.
Mission accomplished.
That's a nice quest, though. And he gives me money to pay. He pays me back for the flower, like, 11? A lot. Oh, and tolerance 3, too.
Tolerance.
To a man of benevolence shall spare the age of thy people. Conquering is that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. Yay! Him and his friend are two new followers now. Because, like, the thing is, once you get to these higher ranks, the follower gauge doesn't move as much.
Alright then.
Let's go.
So we're at the point where when we get any followers at all, it's going to be next to nothing.
Say there. Beg pardon?
Also, I think I want to do this once.
I see.
Follow you. Real quick.
Now what am I to do?
If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna need the right answer.
I see.
Oh wait, it's this person too. You're the one that offered up that sanctuary. We had briefly held this as spotlight, but a child is nothing in the end. Oh, pay me no mind. A debate, is it? Of course, of course. I welcome a fair discussion in the marketplace of ideas. My top priority is to ensure the livelihood of all this country's citizenry. We today shall do everything possible to make it so. We will port maintained? That's no problem at all. Protecting the minority tribes and prejudice. Of course we can do that. Discrimination will not be tolerated. Seeing the Calamari worked hard to establish themselves. I will ensure they continue to keep enjoying their positions within my kingdom. Jin guy seems to have really thought of everything. Can't put a finger on why, but there's something dodgy about him. Well, I will agree. What he's saying does sound good, but it's too good. He seems like a con man. They're really shady. Should up anyone, anything possible. You say do everything possible. What do you mean exactly? From the whole kingdom devoting himself to people, to never share my subjects' desires within their reach. Report. Come Jim isn't pushing his. Wasn't pushing the same rhetoric as draft to help anyone in need mantra. Ma, you have all such discerning eyes. I Jindals am forever indebted to you. Okay, I messed up.
Give it a shot.
Alright.
We still got all the stat buffs. I kind of want to see what the right answer is this, though. Using during the day. Make sure you're... Yeah, okay.
What now?
It's not cheating, definitely. The game has this in for a reason.
Now what am I to do?
I probably won't do this again. I might do it. I don't know. Interesting how the music didn't change either. Alright, so it's not define everything. Really? I'm gonna go with this one.
Man.
Something about you seems really suspicious. You don't because I'm an idiot, good sir. See this, everyone? Next episode to vow to combat. I feel very struggle. People say not that. Well, that didn't work well. So I chose the wrong one. It's not that seems shady about you. It's the way you're saying things.
All right.
Straight into my brain.
What now?
I'm honestly surprised that that wasn't a bad option that lost me followers.
Now what am I to do?
I see.
Let's see what the last one was then. Yeah, we should help anyone.
I will help anyone.
Everyone is deserving your help, regardless of tribe. And how are we supposed to do that? You're nothing but a and what you are? We're saying the exact same thing in different ways. Fire behind the ears. It makes me want to support him. If anyone else is wondering here, it's Jin. This big little light's gonna be a chopping block.
I knew it.
Can't speak for mercy. A lot of people, like, I got a little something to show you their support. Money that I really need right now.
All right.
Oh, that's a lot of stats. All 2 followers! I will reach 30! Before this, yeah.
I'm just fancy a bit of info.
I do need to talk to you. So, oh, there's gonna... Oh, I might... This is gonna be a lot of stuff! Because there's stuff for every person we can fight in there. I have stuff for information on certain monsters. It's gonna take a minute.
Fancy a bit of info.
Sergeant Zeng's among Louise's subordinates. He's also in charge of Cherok's school quarters. Naturally, he's a tough customer. Point-looking guy we saw at the Sheridas the other day. What, an acquaintance of yours? You might know this already, but... Large man wearing armor who holds strength is justice, as his creed. Here he was once a competitor at the Coliseum, too. He's strong, of course, but not invulnerable. Rumor is he's weak against burn and poison. Since he's wearing all that armor, it's hard for him to just take it off and deal with those. Pretty sure paralysis and stun will work well, too. Luis values power. So, the old battle axe might have some weaknesses. Luis trusts you can... If Luis trusts him, you can bet he's strong as blazes. Assessments, of course. Certainly a dangerous fight if we don't do a bit of training first. Head where we... Head there when we're sure. I should have some items that should be able to apply poison. It's not like I'm going to use them otherwise, so I'll probably end up using them. Assuming I remember.
Fancy a bit of info.
Means Chief Grabber. Hey, he's in charge of the starboard quarter. Take a joke, so I've never gone along. Can't take jokes, so I've never gone along with him. You met him? That's interesting. Strong as you'd expect, considering his authority being given, his magic that repels attacks is especially impressive. As you can guess, if you try to physically attack him, it'll bounce right back at you. The more you put into it, the more you'll end up hurting. As said, his barrier doesn't repel magic, but magic isn't expectedly effective either from what I hear. When you'll need to find a way to perform physical attacks without having them bounce back at you. Not that I expect you to end up fighting it. You see, that would be almighty attacks. And I actually have a couple of those. Right, because for whatever reason, almighty attacks in this game count as physical attacks instead of magic, so they can crit too.
Fancy a bit of info.
Charge a quarter. Quite frankly, he's an absolute loon. Don't know if I said that though. I buy my life. Tense person in a lot of ways, but he fights the way he fights in particular is, as I said, quite mad. yelling like a madman, swings his axe all around him. Want to watch out for it or it'll daze you. If I recall correctly, the magic shop sells equipment that protects against that. Might be worth checking it out. All the blood rushed to his head, so he falls for being provoked really easily, though. Bring someone to act as a decoy along, then you can beat him without much hassle. Ideally, you won't have to fight him, but if you do, keep that in mind.
Guess so.
I think there's a skill that would be useful. Decoy would fall and essentially be ruined. The shooting people coming. Yeah, Hulkenberg has it. And she's right behind here, so I think she realizes what we're gonna do.
Fancy a bit of info?
Helms in Cairo is stationed on the bridge. Favorite supporter, Lady Juna. I have to say, I know how he feels. She acts so sweet and has such a lovely voice. I'm swooning here. I almost think she was a goddess. We're not paying for that. What's his fighting style? What's Spartan? Well, he's the only one of Louise's grand privilege of being the helmsman amongst all his minions. So bet he's a strong one. Said that he's weak to electric. Here he had a traumatic experience in a storm once. And rumor has it, when the weather gets rough, he even turns the steering over to his second in command. Pretty solid evidence, isn't it? Pretty person with electric magic then, but he's one of Louise's handpicked officers, so it might be a tough fight no matter what. Time for admits we should train a bit before fighting him, so yeah, we get a train.
Fancy a bit of info?
Chariot's guard chief. Got some business with him. Not someone you have the opportunity to meet with often. His job is to patrol the chariots and look out for intruders. Chief of security is no pushover. He's a powerful opponent who's earned Louise's trust with his strength. Say he's got almighty igniter that can damage any foe. Won't be easy to guard against that. Here's weak to projectiles and lances though. Maybe his reaction time is slow. What with wearing that big helmet and all. That's about it. Remember that on the off chance you find yourself against them. Don't come at him with all we got. We're in trouble. Be confident we're... So he's weak to piercing damage. Gotcha. Uses almighty magic, right. Sounds like it'll be trouble. But maybe we can retaliate with some of our own? How many left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Want in on this?
To the dragon thistleberry. So Calderos, that lords over the area, loves them too, so be careful. And on these terrifying attacks they see in openings. Some might even kill you instantly. Oh, instant-kill attacks. Great. We love those. Magic's a hard to defense, and I hear it's weak to projectiles, so having those wouldn't hurt either. Hope your dragon fruit barrier hunt goes swimmingly. I'm hearing the gunner class might be useful in these places. Tune Lament. Hey, of course I can tell you about it. Bounty's called Fault Cloth. People say it's a ghost. Scary enough on its own, but the real horror is how it summons two-headed beast called Chimera. It's not just fighting two enemies at once, it's the problem. When a Chimera's around, Buckle's attacks get stronger. It's powerful dark magic, so I heard from a bounty hunter who's narrowly escaped from it with its life. Better either prepare ways to protect against magic or use Chimera's weakness, wind, to take it out quick. My expecting as a ghost, for us to light. Couldn't keep to have that handy. Best attack devised way to protect against its magic. Also summon wind and light magic of her own. Unfortunately, both those are on the same character. There's a Galapagos over there too. Attacks are incredibly strong to build up power. But her is weak to spears and bows. Gunner, I think, uses crossbows. That's about it. Watch your step, unless you want your next step to be into a grave.
Want in on this?
I want to stay away from Singing Towers, become a complete den of monsters. For Singing Towers here, it's really in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? I have a choice to make! Oh! I want to fight both of these! But I don't... Oh, this one I recognize. But, like, I don't know which one is gonna be the right choice. I fought this one last time, I think. I don't know what... This would be the one guy's again. I think it is still best to go around the left. Among a particularly powerful giant called the Ogress. Be careful, when it stores up power, its next attack will hurt. Let's just say keep your defenses up. But I've heard you can remove its buff before its next attack. The rampage won't be so bad. Fortunately, it also seems weakens dark magic. Let's make sure you can use some of that. I currently have a dark skill that removes debuffs. Oh, that's going to be interesting.
Cheers.
Chips and Bradley have been dealing in rare ingredients. Even sand-selling meat harvested from monsters and such. Other than that, there's a butcher who sells marbled bluefin tuna and briny salt from the water shop. The specialty good you can get from the village nearby is really mellow milk, which rare depending on the person, I suppose. Cook, don't you? Suspect that's more than you than strength. That reminds me, thinking with the Magnus brothers, is cooking. Yeah, forget too much. I said too much. Forget. Tell me. Last one.
Cheers.
Village called Intel, a little ways up, north of here. Might look abandoned at first glance, but there's still shopping to do there. And again, they mostly sell rubbish like rusty weapons and armor. Maybe polish them up, you can find some rare treasures. Also sell boiling bath bombs, which is a bath salt, mellow milk, as well as toothbrushes, their specialty. That's about all I can think of. Stop by if you're heading that direction.
Hey, listen.
Oh, hey, it's another fairy! Well. Kind of puts the mind at ease, doesn't it? Because I've been tense lately, but the music is really soothing right now. Just expect another fairy to see where I was coming from. Fairies around here have kind of lost the plot, so it's nice to meet someone I can actually hold conversation with. Really, back in the Hidden Village, everyone seemed to get along pretty well. That's so. Well, you said you were tired. I won't keep babbling at you. They play music a lot here, so come rest your weary soul anytime. Just like that, they were gone. That's the first time we've seen a fairy other than Gallica. That's interesting. It's like having to obey Louise's schedule. That story cannot come soon enough. But with one who can't win an epic stomach, as long as we have time to eat and prepare, we should. Dish here can't determine often. Yeah, signature dish. Fish, probably we found some of the most creative ways to eat them. Boil them, fry them, even eat them raw. Doesn't hurt, none. But they go great with ale and spirits. That said, some trials get a little too brave, tend to overeat, and make themselves sick. Don't like that red-haired companion of yours shoveling them down her gullet. I'd keep an eye on it if I were you. That's where all my money would go.
Hey, listen.
I'm just incredulous.
Actually, Henry can catch your own fish. Not to say, your last catch wasn't particularly impressive. All the fish we caught is in there.
All right then.
Let's go.
Also, I don't remember your name. More should have more stuff to say now, I think. Probably.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable. All right?
Oh, I have to take the listen. More procrastinate. So reduce it. You need to understand, but also safety. Wretched reversal is essential for maintaining control and preventing accident. I dare say that's the principle behind my rigorous archetype research. I'm bound to ensure safety before releasing it to the public. Though the arcana involved is rather more complex than that of a single spell, and the research goes on and on and on.
All right?
Did not mean to say that again.
All right?
No, the text keeps going on. Hit buttons other than the X button.
Oh. You'll come again.
So I can do Heimsmay now. I guess if there's no one else we can do.
Ah, it's you.
Was that late? Been thinking of the UG village. Some ways it may not be the better place for my son to finally rest. I've been away for a long time. Can't say that I'll still accept me. Practically a stranger now. Let's go.
Yes.
I suppose I'll stop wasting my time dithering and get myself ready. But just to see the Marsha. The village is hidden, so I prefer a quiet and careful approach by carriage. That'll guide us. Still probably need to, warp there. Hesitate a bit, yes. This is my hometown. Apologies for dragging you all this way.
Tadari.
It's me, Heimsmay. Sure, I have something to discuss. Tried for a long time, you see. He's the leader of the village.
Just.
Although I should warn you that you'll not be welcomed here. You might feel some hostility in the air.
Why?
Why is that?
Well.
When are outsiders, we do not belong in the village, and people are wary of anyone from beyond it. So is that you? You're looking gray in the ears, my friend. Oh, that's the village. I didn't think it would be kinder to you, Tadari. I heard you left the Royal Knights, but it's good to see you again. Who is this? This is Will, a traveling companion of mine, standing in the Tournament of the Throne. I'm the future king. Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm not gonna say that. How do we come back to the village?
No.
Came to see the cemetery, trying to find a place where my son can rest. Your boy's gone on ahead then. Passed away before I could bring him here. Or at least I thought I might let him rest somewhere with a view of the village. After running with the wind in his face, I thought he'd like the hill. Not something the villagers would easily accept, but...
Yes.
See, well, it sounds like a wonderful idea to me. But you know, the cemetery is sacred to the village. I think you might be right. I'm not certain how they'll respond. If you want me to take the urn, I imagine that seeing it will prompt their plurality, if not sympathy.
Please.
Alright, thank you.
Here.
I used to train here when I was young. Look closely. See, the tree is riddled with claw marks. I know because it was my claws that left them. Brings back memories. Of course, having shaken the trees, I guess from a bug coming down my head. First I go... Sorry, but... A crybaby. That's cute. Even a cute kid once, huh? Having trouble imagining it. That's why he hates bugs, though. But here, they watch us from the shadows. Focus and listen. You'll hear them too. He didn't leave voluntarily. Stripped of his knighthood, wasn't he? And once his child buried here, but wasn't even born in the village.
Oh.
Do you hear? Can't believe what they're saying. It's horrible.
Well,
Exactly within my expectations, then. They declined to let's just withdraw without a fuss.
Heisman.
Speaking to the younger villagers, seemed like nobody had any problems with giving your son a place here. Indeed? Thank you. Master Tadari! The urn, the inner bone, it's gone! What? What is the meaning of this? Fallen Knight brings shame to the village. Hear a voice from somewhere. I was just too afraid to refuse him. That's all.
Hey.
I can hear your every word. I cannot excuse the villagers' behavior. The village hasn't changed a bit. So rejecting outsiders, while shutting themselves away. Maybe I should have expected this. This place behind, I became an outcast. Maybe losing my son again is what I deserve. So you stood for me, spoke in anger on my behalf, and that is my sole salvation. Profound sorrow and strong trust. But that's literally the worst thing that could happen.
my thanks.
Search the village entire, no stone unturned. Doubtless that intrusion would only provoke further offense, but I haven't time to waste. Give my sincerest apologies. I take responsibility for it, and find the urn. It is my duty as chief, no, the one who would see justice done. It's uneasy in the village for today. Think it's best you leave. Very well. Turn to the city in silence.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king
The thing is, I have not seen past that for Heinz May. So I really hope it's not a thing where it's like the chief was in on it.
Louise's.
The day of the story is approaching. This year infiltration we to lose course before then. Reclaim the form without raising suspicion. Then at long last, finally be able to find the means to break the prince's curse.
Make it happen.
The prince's fate is on our hands. This plan is risky, but we have to see it through. Right. See, the utmost caution.
It's really coming down.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Stroll comes to mind. I'm more interested in getting you up 2 ranks, because... Wait, no. Oh yeah, you get this at rank 8. That's the max one, right? Yeah. But I'm more interested in, this at rank 7, so we're close to getting yours maxed out.
Mister?
This is also the last one I've done for Maria, if I remember correctly. You're here! I sure give it to Maria. I seem kind of sad. Does no one live in this town anymore? Rumors are made there. There's really a place like this outside of Grand Trad.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Alice, Miss Fabline, if we can hang it up on the inn's walls. If I look at the pictures, so I feel lonely and because I think of you on your journey, and you can come back and look at them too, right?
You not?
Is Mr. Norris there? Do you think he can help me make a sign? Let's go ask.
Yeah.
Okay, my heart's already beating real fast. I'm a little nervous. I like that we're able to get Norris to help out with the sign, though. That's kind of cool how we're getting the characters to help each other. Present you say, no cheap trinket either. But one that requires my assistant to create. It's a lot to ask, maybe beyond your abilities. Come here, Trig. You interest, I must oblige.
Really?
You really mean it? Designed to believe it's your work, is it not, young miss? The same inspired such lively line work in vibrant colors and a really innovative schematic. Girl, you're quite the budding artisan, are you not? So it's sure to brighten up even the gloomiest avenues and grayest boulevards. Thank you very much. So no fine cut of wood around here that was designed for that purpose. We crafted in a way that repels both rain and ravenous bugs alike. Yes.
Amazing.
Mr. Ursus is really help us. Can't believe it. How do we ask him to help? I really hope Miss Fabline likes it. I didn't ask her before we started making it. I hope it won't be a bother. Oh, young lady. Sign is not ready to be installed in the people of the city. It should be installed in the optimal angle. I need to handle that myself. Certainly to the honeybee.
Let's go.
All right, mister, let's go. Also, I really hope no one knocks this sign down, because I know there's a chance that that's where this is going to go, but I hope that's not the case. Not a sign now, so step back and leave me space to work. I kind of feel like we should have asked her for permission first, but oh, that's actually a really cool sign. Really pretty too, and I can see the honey. I can see a bee there, like the honey theme. That's cool. So sparkly. Astute observation, little miss. Even more of this work than the good looks. It's built to last as well. I've outdone myself once again. I'm sure you'll all agree. Have you returned home?
You know.
Look, Miss Fabline, I asked Mr. Norris to make this for you. You said the sign was too old, so do you like the new one we made instead?
Right.
Rita designed it herself. Rita, you did this for me?
Thank you.
Of course, I absolutely adore it.
Oh, good.
I'm so glad. It's really wonderful sign and so bold too. Perfect way for the inn to greet new guests. Just look at all these smiling faces. If he could see you now, why, he might even shed a tear.
Huh?
Oh no, Miss Fabline, are you crying? I'm realizing that picture. Is that Grius there? Oh, that's even more sweet than I realized. Oh, I love the paint on my ears. It's so bright, my ears are still adjusting. And how about a feast? On the house, of course, to thank you for all of this. You will come and eat, won't you? Oh, of course, I would be quite rude to turn out a free drink. What did oh no! Norris, no! Don't give Norris alcohol!
Oh, good.
I'm glad. Mission complete. Make sure everyone's okay was a huge success. Yeah, so I made sure Miss Fabline's okay, right? She said she likes it, but she was crying. Do people cry even when they're happy? Yeah, Miss Fabline was really happy, huh? Am I just like Papa now?
Yeah.
More like him every day.
Oh, yay. You know.
You know, when you give me pictures of your journey, I'm always surprised. I've never seen anywhere else except for this place in the sky. But your pictures always teach me about so many places on the outside. Makes me really happy and excited to look at them. I want everyone else to have fun too. I want to give that feeling to a lot of people.
By the way.
There's so many people around here that are always crying or getting upset. Everyone is sad and troubled and lonely. Both grown-ups and kids. Everyone is suffering just like I was. But I'm okay now, so I want to make things okay for everyone else too. Since Maria's determination, the strong trust that she has placed in me.
I wonder if Papa is watching. I
want to make sure that boy's feeling okay, too.
Maria!
Could you come here and help me serve food? Oh, let's go. I can't wait to eat. After sharing a delicious meal with Maria and the others, I went back with Nuris, who was in a chipper mood and probably extremely drunk, knowing him.
Alright then.
Okay then, this is, let me check something at the old castle town.
Let's go.
Because I know there's a thing here I can do, I just don't know if it's active at night.
Hey, you.
And there's a quest here that I want to accept. Please refrain from speaking to me, I'm trying to concentrate. Cannot afford petty... Not with a fairy companion, you must be the fool who thinks he can defy his tribe's legacy and make the throne. Thanks, I take it you don't sugarcoat anything. Who are you exactly? Fine question. I am a chef who once served his royal majesty, otherwise known as the Queen of Cuisine. That's quite the title. Must have some serious skill to make food for royalty. Take it you don't work there anymore. I do not. If I could choose the king to serve, I want a true gourmet with a refined palate. But by looks of you, I'm sure your taste must be pedestrian. For information, we collect all our own ingredients. I'm pretty good in the kitchen. Indeed, I wonder if you could make a dish to satisfy me. And to cook something to raise the sunken spirits of this town, so I'd appreciate a dish that could use inspiration for my own cooking. Is 5,000 Raven a proper reward? I'll also add some of my high-quality ingredients as well. Not simply looking for a dish that tastes good, and a creation that can revitalize the town's very spirit. For example, just to use local specialties. That's easy on the stomach and raise like one's spirit after a taste. Not so too much of a challenge for you. Nah, I'm fine. I can do that. Just confidence. Perhaps you're capable of surprising me. Cooking proves worthy. I dare say I might actively support your candidacy. How about mellow milk? The easy food you mentioned. Does she mean something soft and fluffy? Maybe we should start with recipes that call for milk.
Let's give it a shot.
You give us a goldfish and a koi.
Yeah.
We get a reward and a supporter. Let's make a dish she'll be raving about for days. I have some things that are made with milk. The dish you have chosen. A little more than plain white bread, however, that distinct aroma. Fragment of fresh milk you've used the mellow milk that Marisa prides herself on. That feels like it'll envelop everything. This is the exact dish I was looking for. Take it we pass? Indeed, the people of this town need a dish like this. I'm sure it'll help you give them the spark to move forward again. Even I cannot hide my admiration. As promised, your reward.
Mission accomplished.
There's a reason I wanted to make the bread earlier. I also really need the money. So yeah, I wanted to bring smiles back to the faces of the town people here, and yet I can think of no way to accomplish it. You, however, provided a most brilliant answer, one that proves you genuinely care for this town and its people from the bottom of your heart. Why was the bread still though? As such, I'd be delighted to offer my support to your future endeavor. Chefs and kings alike must seek out new knowledge and new challenges to bring the people joy. Indeed, that is how I know you would make a fine ruler. That's a royal chef guarantee? Yes, I saw so much of my own time at the royal palace. Once upon a time, the previous king too tried to make a country a better place. But at a certain point, the king lost his will to carry on. Hoping it will not end up the same way. I feel I must take my leave. Places to be. I'm going to cook for the people of Marcia. Their wounds of the heart have not yet healed after all. Having tasted that dish you provided, find my own zeal for cooking renewed. I have much to learn before I perfect my craft. If by chance you were to become king, I would not be opposed to working the royal palace once again. And now, farewell.
Yeah.
Well, now that we got a world-class cook on our side, better give this all we got.
Alright then.
I don't think there's a timeline for that, but you could easily miss it if you don't know about it.
Where to?
Think I'll forget this, do ya?
Alright then.
Can't do anything at night.
Where to?
There's something that I'm hoping I'll be able to do in Port Brilehaven.
Let's go.
But it's raining, so I don't know. You're the person I need for that one quiz as well. Not merely a low-life virgin, but probably a little all besides. Who was wasting your kind, out of my sight? Found our because Ishka, but this guy got the deed we were looking for. Second, I have to think of something to catch his attention. Hey, look what I can do. You know me, I trust. Have I seen you before? I am the candidate who offered up the noble's head of the expedition, elder or not. I can respect such sophisticated tactics. Go on then, I'll hear you out. But as you can imagine, I'll be busy watching the fights. Nothing more worthy of my attention than I can't be bothered. So about this deed. It's a business call, is it? Thought you might have something worthy of my time, but you're as boring as the merchants. No taste for the talk. Try different talk. Okay.
What do you want to do?
At least it don't make me do the first option first. Beg pardon, you would mock the sublime artful fights? I've seen greater wonders. Suppose you are a candidate. I've been to many distinct lands, fought strange and skillful opponents. I confess I'm intrigued. When I hear these adventures, I'm like, but what story do we tell? Ever tasted a giant sandworm? Whatever would I want to. Don't girls want, we need attention, we need a real soul stopper to get him on our side. Guess it's not like I can think of anything. That's all, is it? If you actually accomplish something worthwhile. If we visit the legendary tower north of the city, for instance.
Hail, warriors!
Okay.
Alright then. Let's go.
So... Huh. Ah, we can mess up this guy. No, I didn't say, I said I wouldn't do this again, but it's you. The word I want is, you know, the monstrosity. The elites aren't strong. The elites, the strong are elite. That's what they're basing their campaigns on. But again, if you lower the king support, you might be able to win Louise's trust. For you to hone your skills. Put the figure you're imagining the words. I'm sure people will follow you.
What business do you have with me?
Says, can't turn me down a peg, have you? Battle words won't I accept the challenge? I'd prefer to strike with more direct messages, but I'll spare you that for Count Louise's sake. Not that I am the rising star. They'll help anyone in need. Stick is a farce. I can't believe anyone's falling for it. Make sure you pay tenfold. Son, I will form this brigade society a true macrosity. The society where tribe and family name matter more than will or ability. We just sheep to accept such a world, or we lions who will devour it. King, I appoint only those who can demonstrate true strength, and those who are inferior from birth. That's true equality. But it makes a good point. Have we all heard this before, though? And what are the... Yeah.
Hang on.
Not everyone meets your definition of strength. What will happen to them? No, their place to be protected. Who can't lead will serve. If everyone fills their roles, we can all live in peace. Strongest among us were issuing orders. Suppose we could trust them. How weak is the idea? Oh, that didn't work. You understand? You see, but I have the power of time travel, and I really don't like you.
Now then.
Eloquence. Why?
Oh, I'm gonna level up eloquence from this too.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I'm gonna be seeing this a couple times if I fail again, aren't I?
Somehow.
I will see this later. I'm going to go back to it.
Did you know?
Oh, so actually, let me check some stroll. I can't do Maria again. All right.
All right then. What now?
Now what am I to do?
But I am going to just mess you up. I don't care how many times it takes.
What business do you have with me?
Only Parrot Louise. Yeah, let's go with this one, I guess.
Hang on.
So we're doing reaction to Louise. Do you have any original ideas? My word, you don't understand. Count Louise and I have simply come to the same conclusions. So I support Lord Louise. I had the same feelings as well. Glad it wasn't just me.
Damn it!
Crazy Nose won't understand.
I knew it!
I definitely didn't cheat. Definitely.
Works for me.
Now then.
But I don't think I need to do that anytime soon, considering I'm on the last stage of it now.
Why, that's...
And I'm probably not going to need level 3 things for a bit. Well, actually, I have need a level 3 thing for Stroll.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Somehow,
Great number of these soldiers have been injured. It would seem they had a run-in with a human. The attack was comprised of new recruits out on training exercise. Many of their injuries are quite grave, I'm afraid. Or how horrible. Is there nothing we can do to help?
Reminds me.
Haven't we? Let's go gather those medicinal ingredients so that they can treat the injured.
Did you know?
Source of the biggest spells of the year. I can't wait!
Alright then.
I want to do Stroll before we head out on a big trip. For one reason. After this, we're probably going to be able to talk to him on the Gauntlet Runner.
Hey,
Talk to us, you talk with Stroll.
Huh?
You must take me with him so we can talk. Nice to finally meet you. Well, we have met, but you were just a baby in your mother's arms. Funny how much you come to resemble them both. While I did charity work providing aid to the downtrodden. Quite lucrative, but it was quite taken by his charisma. He did charity work in the capital. Hardly knew his business here, to be honest. Connection to your father is ultimately what led him to entrust your family's fortune to my guardship. Please finally put it in your rightful hands. Don't mean to pry, but have you decided what you'll do with it?
that is...
I had thought to use it to rebuild our house, but to hear my father use his fortune to help people, I admit I'm having second thoughts. Refugees at Holly are struggling to survive without permanent housing. In knowing this, I put these funds to the needs of my house. Take tremendous time and money to restore territory. I wouldn't be able to tend to their hardships for many seasons to come. Surely a Stroll lad, right on your father's strength and character. It made it so bold delight to present you with an option. It works thusly. You purchase a parcel of land from your pick in the city. Men are desperate and need a coin and would easily part with estates they cannot sustain. You could then offer this land to your people to build upon. Will that not give them solace?
True.
I see the wisdom in it, but I can't imagine finding such an ideal expanse in such short order. Negotiations you're concerned about, that is where I come in.
Quite.
Hydron named Lord Hydron, best known for his purity, is well versed in such matters. So I just say Lord Hydron. Ah, so you do know him. Well, I can appreciate why you recoil from him. Such an occasion as this, he would be a potent ally. Just he would be precisely the savior you need to realize your ideas.
Ideals.
You say.
Yes.
Apologize, I'm just caught off guard by how quickly these tides change. I gladly accept your generous offer to aid me in negotiations. Hope is only one step behind clear conscience.
No.
Words I'd hear my mother and father say often. They practically bludgeoned me with it.
That's...
What does it mean? It means that if you believe in your cause enough to see it done, then you'll find a way. Something like that, anyway. I can produce new land. All those people could return to some semblance of the lives they are forced to abandon. They could go back to a time of peace, before the human attacked.
Just...
And you have no small role to play here. You know that, don't you? If treachery claims the throne, the whole country will fall to ruin, and I'll have no hopes of saving the people of Hollia, let alone realizing my ideals.
Hey.
In other words, the future of many may depend on our fight. Our hopes lie with you, Captain.
Whatever burdens you carry, I'll carry them too. Thank you.
I owe you thanks for discovering the man safeguarding the inheritance. It was surely no easy feat to find him.
You're a lifesaver.
Alright.
that reminds me.
You don't want me asking, did you hear anything else about my father in the search? Well, they loved his son to the end of the world. Come off of it. Got a bit over the top with that one. My father in the same position I am now? I wonder what he would do.
All right then.
Right then.
Go.
The Colosseum might be able to do this now? Because it's not raining, I hope? More people here, that's for sure.
Hail, warriors.
Sword in your belt, I'm guessing you're looking to participate. Got news, your cousin is really blowing up the max position. Too busy accepting new competitors right now. Aw, man. I guess I have to do the other thing first.
Let's go.
Is today the sale day, or is that tomorrow?
This is all.
Pirate costume! Why is a pirate costume so good? I don't want it because of the other stuff.
Now then.
But I'm sure it's not the worst.
Now then.
Sells for a ton.
Now then. Now then. Now then. All right then.
I'm not really sure what to do now.
Real.
What's this?
Got a bu-
Thank you.
Huh?
kindly.
Oh, another fairy. There's no way Anna's got a business to run here. Why not? It's not like I'm giving one away for he's going to kill you. I mean, all those things are just isn't fair. Like same last time, I've already given you plenty. Now shoot. Won't be able to leave you a single thing more. She's jerk, stupid face. They were gone. Understanding fairies. People think all like fairies are. If people think fairies are all fairies are like that, I might be in trouble. That could be bad. Oh, it's that guy. I guess anyone else there? No. Wisdom and... So I want to rate... See, where's the wisdom person?
All right then. Go.
Here we are. Also, I hope I didn't miss anything with these. Chaticus run. Done that. Maybe I missed. Oh, is that?
All right then.
I have no idea how to tell. Oh, wow. We could climb up from inside. Do you think the view would be incredible from up there? In case the people below and ocean beyond, who knows what we'll discover?
So.
Man, what a view it is!
Yeah?
Well, even is so unusual, isn't it? I don't mean just the open-minded culture. Those floating water spirit things really make an impression. He's not frozen up there, and it's not like it's in some kind of transparent container either. Apparently it has to do with magma crystals on the seafloor. If you're too close, they can pull you up or push you in random directions. I'm only telling you that I've heard, so I couldn't say for certain. Does kind of make you want to touch them. I'd like to go inside. Yeah, floating around one of those doesn't seem like it'd be pretty nice.
Maybe.
Oh, I suppose you'd need to breathe, huh? If you were stuck in there, yikes.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would want to be stuck in there.
The age of a new king draws nearer.
That means
I'm so tired of the cries for support for Louise and Forden. Cannot wait to put forward to the prince's return. Who must forward the story? Infiltrate the Charitus? Hang on, not yet.
Right.
Persecute even out as well. We got plenty of time, and
all right. Where to?
we're gonna be out in the Gauntlet Runner for a while. I think at this point, it's time to head out.
Are we departing?
Requests, let's see, you got 14 days for this, which you need to go there for. Infiltrate the Charitus, should be no worry. Days 1, is it saying we have to do it on a specific day or something? I don't know. That's the only one we can't do. Right, route and map.
Now then.
How far do I run it then? Honestly, I feel like the best place is gonna go here, 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 here. We're gonna miss this, but hopefully it's not that big a deal.
We could fulfill a request there.
Quite a haul here. Not again around graves, but it's fine endeavors as long as we don't overdo it. The spirits will understand. It seems pretty bad there today. We might hit delays, so maybe we should get our fortune told. Night twist tomorrow. Pick it back to our normal night. Dragon feet, of course. Let's go. I'm sure the weather will be fine. When multiple routes will take you to your destination the same number of days, you can choose which route to take using LR or R1. I think I'm gonna go this way. If I had more people here, I'd probably put it up to a poll or something.
The truth is,
Let's tell the captain. Stroll is just gonna take time then. I should have left yesterday and done Stroll's thing later. Hulkenberg's gonna be the same thing, isn't it? Yeah, let's do Hulkenberg first, I guess, then. I wish they made it a bit more clear when you needed to do these things, though. We either might do us some good, unless actually we save train for another time. Right now, some things like to ponder alone.
If so,
It's a moment for me, then. It's about Road Train, the Knight Commander. Family found promise through means beyond the wealth we lacked. Scholarship mostly, with some having developed a taste for politics. I was the outlier. My single-minded pursuit of martial arts put me quite the outside of their spear. Considering my temperament, they had no idea what to do with me. Family offered me no meaning to worth pursuing, so I volunteered for the guard when I was still quite young. But I thought that in the military I could blaze my own trail on strength alone. But well, such ideals were meaningless to House Hulkenberg. Before I had the chance to prove my abilities, they had already made arrangements to assign me to the Knights, ensuring I would not disgrace the family name.
but
I was fortunate enough to meet Rodrain in the course of my training as a new recruit. He was born to a stored royal household, but his house dissolved and he joined the military after its decline.
that's why.
We were alike in that way, seeking to rise by our own individual efforts, regardless of familial background. What happened to him? I was the one who shattered at his ambitions. After our training concluded, Ruthven was openly being considered for an appointment to be the Prince's Royal Guard. However, instead, I was still tender in my years, who was ultimately selected. Ruthven lacked for nothing as a knight. He and I were equals in all things, save that my family had the right word, put the right word in the right ears. Knight appointment to the Royal Guard. So he was sent to the front lines alongside the common footmen of the state army. I'm sure he was frustrated. He made a name for himself and returned to the order, but to see him rise to rank the commander in such a short period of time.
How
Trying to say you respect him.
No.
His current behavior does not befit a knight commander. Hardly bears saying we cannot allow such abuse of power. Even though I am partly responsible for his attachment to power, nay indeed, it will all be the more reason to intervene. But I cannot but wonder whether it's even my place to judge him. Even as I thought to carve my own path, my knighthood and only came at my family's behest. After failing to protect my charge, I left the capital as a wanderer. All these lofty words, what weight do they bear from one such as I, a knight errant in a road that failed in her solemn duty?
No.
That's not how you are, Hulkenberg. Even if I now say my course, what of my past self? What of she who wandered? Once upon a time, I thought myself righteous, respected order, but a many a criminal to justice, and saw many a punishment melted out. Looking back, I know it was a matter of convenience, which disguised the weakling I was. My knightly standing and replacement for the family I had forsaken. Of course, in my time as a knight, I failed to protect the prince, and abandoned my post to seek him out with no more honor than a thief in the night. I fled my family and fled my knighthood. Rothrain, he sees this in me, blistering clear. Who am I to claim my chivalry over him?
So then...
So you just stay silent. Overlook this. No, I was simply afraid. Afraid to face him. Afraid of facing who I once was.
It'll be fine.
Well, I'll help you through this, no matter what.
You know.
'Tis the way of the broken sword, I suppose. Before us will avail nothing, eh? But still. I'm surprised we kept that sword on us.
I see.
Why, it's that sword. Perhaps I lost sight of something very important indeed. But you've always been there to remind me. And truly indebted to you, Will. Well, you have my sincerest thanks. Seems like she's realized something, since further deepening of our bond.
Tis finally time. Sorry.
I'd like some time alone with my thoughts. And for my answers, let's be here again.
It's coming our way!
Oi! Monster with the most particular color-changing eyes is clinging to the deck. The other before runs all the hard work I put into this runner. I get rid of it fast before Nurse puts our entire journey on hold to buff out any scratches or dents. Allow the beast to make its way into the runner. To the deck with haste! Oh! Right, one took more damage. I'm focusing it down.
I'll use what I must. Some darker arts.
Magic Seeker!
Oh no, it just has rate and evasion. I thought it did something else.
Fine work. No holding back. Go!
Done. Still more.
Come on, more?
Alright, we got some mocks.
Four left.
Quick, that's our secret technique.
That's what it was that removes buffs.
Let's do this!
1,000 damage each, though. No EXP.
Carry this fortune onward.
Lot of money and stuff, though.
The village of Inundo, a small settlement located north of Brilehaven, lies ahead. The industry that once thrived here fell into decline, and now the able-bodied youth dream instead of leaving home. A small population of mostly children and elders remain, and visitors are scarce. The gauntlet runner slows to a stop.
Giving it some thought?
Something here. Want to make a quick detour before we continue on? Yeah, let's stop. It's a swamp village. That's kind of neat.
Just a moment.
There's practically a ghost town here. Villagers around here are all like this. People to work have gone elsewhere to try and make a living. Remaining residents live in constant fear of monsters. What a shame. It was my intention to cook something interesting if we came across any unusual ingredients here. That's alright. I think we're from food that's not overly interesting. Bit small, but it looks like they set up a stall here. Want to talk to them? We're just to buy a toothbrush of Hydronia. Let's see if the store has it. They sell a lot of things that can be cleaned up. Oh, give me some more milk. Take one of those. I will take the actually. I can sell these for more than I'm getting them for if I get lucky. So I shall take the gamble.
All right.
Sierra Village is quite poor. Only people with strange taste interest the kind of goods we sell here. She'll come across to have more ethnic crew than the likes of us. Village might retain some semblance of the likeness of its candidate if the candidates would defeat some of the monsters for us. Not showing up around here lately. Well, wait and see, the village would be finished if monsters ever did show up. We've not many people left who can put up a decent fight. There's not just the area surrounding the village that's in dire stratus. Even the sea's been rough. Do hope everyone who's left to find work finds their way back safely. Is that time to make villain? Do you want to relay a message to them about coming back? No need. Besides, it's unlikely anyone would divulge. Like they've came from the village in the first place.
All right.
Let's continue our trip.
As the sky turns the same muddy color as the land below, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet land. However, confidence would be ill-advised. Listen carefully for footfalls in the mud, and move at the break of dawn.
Also, I've been thinking of I might be able to go up and around and get both the Gauntlet Runners instead of the path I was going to take.
Alright.
The truth is,
we can do this at night, too. I think this is one of the only times we can do it either at day or night. Oh, therefore, all the time spent in a battle. It's good to rest our wings every once in a while, eh? May I have a moment of your time? We should clear up misunderstanding. I'd like you to tell me... I'd like you to let me tell you about the village.
yes.
Speak over a drink. Say something assuming you prefer a drink more tame than my usuals. I'm back in my hometown. You should know it wasn't Charlie's fault, even if he is the village leader. But I've always outstriders like that. Even when I was there, that's not their leader's fault.
Because...
Is that the reason you left your village? It was an incident, one final push I could not take.
No.
Most of the tribes hold little love for the Ujif, but in my youth, lived near 2 settlements of mixed people. We traded, traveled, relations were good. Till one day, conflict arose between the 2 settlements themselves. They began to feud. Both sides asked that our village side with them over the other. They wanted a decision from us. We had to choose who was a friend and who was foe.
However,
Yet the village put off the decision. Took no sides. Sought to appease both settlements. But we stayed the course of our conceit. Their dispute was resolved.
Hold on.
What ended up happening to your village?
and
I was lost to trust of both sides. We cut off all their trade. We were suddenly left unimpoverished. Village chief, insurmountable, unknowable, and their prejudice only escalated, even led into some violence, and yet... Those tried to survive their predicament by saying there was something they could have done. Took no action to escape poverty and isolation beyond their bitter lamenessness. That more than anything else, disgusts me beyond words. So, I abandoned the village and ventured out to become a knight of the cities. But Dottie remained to take a stand. I simply ran away to go all leadership, determined to bring honorable change to our village.
Listen.
About 2 times, I who did nothing but run away. There's a world of difference between me and Tari. Yet, you've seen the village is still fair. It's still a long way from the change he strove for. They're rigid in their mindset. They'll maintain a little control they have by executing and blaming strangers. All the backbiting and even the theft of the urn, all part of this clinging to separation. This xenophobic nest. I can't help but pity them. Kind of a statement in some ways. They've entrapped themselves, but you know, when I returned there, a thought struck me. Something I knew. I would like to let my son sleep on that hill where the sweet winds blow. That they may run free, where he cannot. Yet perhaps the reason I'm so attached to my village is because I'm the same as them at heart. My indecisiveness cost me my son, and my knighthood besides. The burial is no different. I think I waxed on about being time to face his death. Excuse nothing more. Choose to run away from yet another decision.
No.
It's alright to hesitate. Don't bring my hesitance and see what has become of him. Okay, I call myself a father. I want to solve this. We need more than despair.
No.
No, I refuse to let this end here.
Right.
If hesitation is my nature, then so too do I hesitate to let go. Perhaps this is simply who I am. I have a confession to make. We're stolen somewhere in the back of my mind. I felt relief. Because I not have to see it anymore. I want to be reminded of his death. His heartbreaking absence. I don't want to think of it. I don't want to face it. How can I when every reminder shatters me? If I put off the barrier longer and even longer. But I must change. I would show my boy I'm farther worth of his love, not his shame.
Surely.
And so too would I prove this to you. You who placed your trust in me. So I turned into deep trust. I'm noticing real quick as well. That pot has a few more polygons than normal things. It's not important, but just something I recognized.
I'm sorry.
Don't depart from the village. Look at my son's remains. My apologies for all you've been made to endure.
No.
You shouldn't have to solder all this on your own.
Thank you.
Oh, my heart. I thank you. Let's head to the village together at a later date.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I hope we can find the urn again. That's gonna be how this resolves, probably.
What to pick? All right then.
Oh, okay then. Now I am not able to do any of these again. I'm probably gonna save any more cooking till I get that double cook skill. But to enforce it is on me. I'll stick with the shelf for now. Use your magic. Doesn't have way with words. I haven't started reading it yet. He's obnoxious, but he does know a thing or two, so maybe he'll learn something? Looks like a complicated book, so let's get comfy by the window before we dive in. Let's read the book. I did one wisdom last time I checked. Magical living. What's he getting at? Anyway, the first chapter is called Thinking About Fuel in the Magical Future. All things considered, our world is still primitive, foolishly relying on wood and fire to warm and feed its people. This wood we burn makes smoke. Smoke pollutes the atmosphere and destroys life beyond our cities. Combustible fuels must be prohibited by law. And the void left there is where magic comes in. It says, in other words, he wants to do everything with magic instead of firewood. What do you think? I think it might work for some, but certainly not everyone. So if you can afford igniters, banning non-magical fires would pose a lot of immense logistical problems.
Now then.
That, and if you're like in the wilderness without access to any of that stuff, you might be in some serious trouble.
Wisdom.
Knowledge discerns truth from falsehood. Perhaps kindling with its followers' passions may be inflamed.
Well,
People's lives in the present are important, but so in the future, I think we should treat both with the respect they deserve.
I say, we could stop for a
Son of a bad, we'll be stopping there.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at a spectacular waterfall.
Oh, I remember this one. It's why I wanted to take this path the first time.
Cascading down from the river between the canyons is among the kingdom's finest vistas. Thanks in part to the monuments carved into rocky cliffs. Is the rumbling echo simply the water plummeting into the basin below? Or the roar of the Mage King?
What could this be? Yet to guess if we found ourselves in the most particular places. Just barely visible from within the waterfall's veil. A statue, perhaps. Must be. They look like faces, but why would anyone go through all the trouble carving something like that behind a waterfall? Aren't their expressions kind of scary? Their painted expressions make it look like they're just moments away from death. It must be difficult to carve in the rock in a place like this. Just whose face could that be anyway? This perhaps likeness of one of the old hero kings. A bit of a legend involving the Mage King is set within this religion. I'd not question it if you told me this was all created with the Mage King's magic. They mastered immensely powerful forces, which he used to protect the people.
Just
Cannot help but think, what would drive someone to go to such great length to carve such a terrifying monument upon these stones?
What's that about?
He wanted to warn us of something. Maybe right, for all his power, the Mage King suffered great misfortunes throughout his final years. Serves as a warning for those who would follow him. Power closes many doors as it opens, God's the intent. But if you wield it, you may yet become feared and ostracized. That's sad when you think about it. When you put it that way, it feels like the roar of waterfalls meant to represent the Mage King cries of anguish.
Yes.
If that's indeed true, then we may honor those sentiments by etching this place within our memory. We may think on it more, but 'tis time to return to the runner. Wisdom has grown. Ulysses' waterfalls are up for debate. Their majesty is not. Made a nice little record of the site. Do take it with you. I think this lets us get to level, what is it, 7 with Maria too, which is going to be one of the best skills I think that I know of so far.
Is the Tomb of Lament, found north of Oceania. Interred beneath the earth here lie the victims of a terrible epidemic. It is said the lamentations of the lost echo throughout, disfiguring the somber burial ground into a mass grave for criminals and the kinless. The vindictive spirits conjure restless monsters, and it is here that the Gauntlet Runner comes to an uneasy halt.
Now then.
Oh, this is the tomb we've been looking for, is it not? What's our next course of action? We defeat the monster in the back and receive the Chalice of Legend. They say there's a ghost in there, but do you think that's really it? Think back to the Grand Cathedral with Zorbra and his profane arts. We've been a spectre that could easily bear such a label. It's likely, if not certain, that people have simply mistaken the true nature of this monstrosity. I understand that people might wish the dead could return, but let's find this thing and put an end to the rumors. I heard weapons and ancient treasures being buried in these places, but they're probably off the main path. Well, we will follow your lead. And we got one of these!
So, hey.
Only from Mumbai, since one of the relics Nurse is looking for. Make sure you don't miss any treasure chests, okay?
What now?
Right then. So, here we got... I think it's this one?
The power of healing.
Let's keep you on Sword Master. You can be on Faker. I'm probably going to start training up the Gunner soon, because a lot of these things are, like, weak to that. Or are going to be weak to Gunner.
Reel and run, but my shots will fly true.
We have Steel. That should be good for now. And I'll set Heinz me to start in the back.
Let's go.
Okay,
What now?
have Ghoul attack.
I see the end.
Because I was not expecting to fight this thing again.
Witness our secret technique.
2-3 times. Pierce damage to one enemy, inflicts one-time weakness to slash, pierce, and strike.
My heart and soul are one.
Get it!
Beautiful, Heisman. You gave them a new weakness.
Let's stay calm.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
But that skill is extremely good, actually.
Finale. Keep your energy up, everyone. Okay.
I forgot to steal from them.
They're gone.
Oh well.
The danger is behind us.
Gotta be something we can do here.
That's the way I came from.
there's something we can use nearby.
I see that thing. Wish I could press it.
There's probably something movable. I get the feeling we could move something.
And we got Minotaurs to deal with.
Right there.
They were set to that? Alright, deal with the archer.
Do it again.
Alright, and there's a back way through there, if I can get there later. And we got the tooth. Ooh, hello. I remember this place is going to be quite difficult. Those things are strong.
I see the enemy.
Right. Let's settle this quick. To battle. Gun up. Nothing but a blunder.
It's okay. We can do
I think you have a decently good item.
I'll use what I must.
the power of healing.
The game gives me this option. I'm gonna do it no matter how many times you have to taste steel.
Try some of this. Face me.
It's okay. We can do this.
When you agility determines turn order, so I can literally do this really easily.
Try some of this. Face me.
Knight's bracelet. That's what I was after.
No, come forth, royal soul. Here, my thanks.
Let's do this.
Stun. Yeah, it's fine. Free juggling. Free deals physical all might damage to all enemies, all consuming MP. What? Huh?
Fall. You think yourself equal to a Ujeef's agility? My aim is sure.
Hit their weakness.
The pack won't hold back.
Moves, Heisman.
Flare. A tough one.
I call upon
That's certainly a way to use skills.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job.
That's actually kind of neat. It doesn't do, it's not the strongest damage, but it's like, it's free, so it's easy to use.
I think we're in the clear.
Hi, kid, I've been keeping your guard up. Talking to the game, we're good advice to it to you. Gamers won't get an extra action if they chomp you with the weakness. Top of that, South Summers won't bite you either. Can't dodge attacks when you're guarding. Take it from me, I'm a wisdom tooth. You love it, so good luck. Keep your guard up, not guarding. Why is it indefensible?
There they are. Forward. All right. How's that? Right there.
Nope.
You hit him right in the weak spot. Good job.
Oh, how'd you get past the big guy? There's a ghost here. I wouldn't chance it unless you were confident. Ghosts like to summon monsters halfway through the fight. After that, they get powerful dark magic as an extra treat. Be careful. When one of them shows up, you should prioritize defeating it right away. Think about your prerogative, but watch yourself. Nothing funny about the ghost hunter becoming a ghost. Yeah, because then it just causes more ghosts to appear, which in turn causes more ghost hunters to come. Which in turn causes more ghosts to appear, which in turn causes more ghost hunters to come. Which, okay, yeah, you get it.
Would sure be a pleasure to find some treasure.
But just an endless cycle of ghost hunters coming to come play ghosts and creating more ghosts in turn.
That...
Rarely is my curiosity piqued by something incredible, yet the stone does not possess most mystifying quality. I think that's one of the relics that Nurse was talking about. Take it back to him and ask.
There they are.
This could be our chance.
Now accept your fate.
I'm probably not gonna need that blessed water anymore now that I think about it, but whatever.
Not done yet.
I must hit. They yet cling to life.
Let all power of kings fall. Commendable bearing.
Duh, I couldn't put you to sleep. And now you put us to sleep. Duh, critical and weak. Could be worse though.
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
That'll do it.
They look pretty tough. Careful now.
Gotta be another way into that room.
Let us settle this.
Face me.
You hit their weakness.
Let's go. Is there another way?
Crit!
That was perfect.
Is everyone all right? To safer ground. I'll stay my blade.
To the vanguard. You can't hide.
I will fight with pride. No.
Uh-oh, that's... I should not have done that then. Using Heat Riser. That's really bad then.
To you.
Witness our strength. And I need now accept your fate. Fall.
AoE heal.
Much thanks.
Thank you.
I don't got my remove status buffs right now.
Not done yet.
I've come. Not now. Behold.
Please allow me.
Together.
That did next to nothing. Okay. I was hoping almighty damage was... Uh-oh.
Face me.
I was hoping almighty damage, though, would be enough to, would be able to pierce his thing, but it didn't.
Yeesh, that got ugly. Don't forget to heal up, okay?
Good. Tis done.
What now?
Night.
First Date is such a great skill. It gets slightly worse later, but it's still good.
Faker.
Right there.
They're onto us.
You hit right in the weak spot. Good job.
I see the enemy.
I got him.
All over our heads.
Right there.
Oh, I tried to back up, but it didn't let me. Starting with a Heat Riser?
The captain's anxiety is overwhelming him. We can't let him get hit.
I'll get some distance at this rate.
Control. Oh, you're just gonna... Harma? I'm fine with that, actually.
Tis yours.
Get his attack down, at least.
Power of heroes. Can you withstand this?
Hello, first name, last name, welcome to the stream.
Reel and run.
Baby Monster, it's an optional dungeon, but yes.
I owe you.
For all that we strive for.
I can do this again, alright.
Accept your fate.
Maybe.
I should have just defended, actually. Especially with that.
Targeting him.
What?
Oh, Hensley's weak to slash right now.
Sword Master. Let's get on with it. Go.
Faker.
Crit! Alright.
I'll use what I must.
You hit their weakness.
I won't hold back.
Move, Heisman.
Still up.
I shall vanquish evil. Tougher than I thought.
I just need to hit him with damage. Come on. Using charge. We're done. I could have used the free attack actually, now that I think about it, but oh well.
What now?
I forget I can't just spam that move either. My level?
What now?
28, but times me at 29.
It's all
Times are the only one with a level difference right now.
There they are.
It didn't let me move!
Coming.
I am not doing good right now, and Times me is feared.
How could this happen?
if he gets hit, he'll be in big trouble.
Come forth, royal soul.
You hit their weakness.
I shall vanquish
Confident,
evil.
Captain.
Let justice prevail.
All right. Smite him.
I have you.
The path, let's go.
I can at least deal with these guys fairly easily. And hold on, my dog got in my room somehow again. They won out.
Keep your energy up, everyone.
If I say so
I've
myself.
retained my edge.
Why magic up? This doesn't have any magic stuff.
That's all of them. We're safe for the time being.
Anyway, I know how this works. I grab the item and all of these cells open up and things will try to kill me, correct? I was correct. Did anyone else see a door open behind us?
I see the enemy. Let's push through. I'm right here.
Nice work.
Charging in.
All right.
Time for some close-up. There they are. All right. How's
Weak
that?
against this.
Baldur's Gate 3, ever thought of doing that? I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3 on my own time with a friend. Well, probably not my channel, at least, as a main playthrough.
Well, maybe it'll come in handy.
What now?
Agility plus 5, but they can be purified at a church. I think this is going to be better, partially for the normal attacks afflict burn. But once these get upgraded, that will be an improvement. Massive improvement, because of like agility up and stuff.
Yep, we're safe here. It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard.
That just lets us get here. We can't do anything here yet, though. I figured there'd be at least one secret passageway in here. I want to check the others, because there is that chest there. And it seems like this is what leads there. Rest of there, though. Yep.
Everything's pretty standard.
This place has a lot of hidden paths that you can miss.
All right.
Not bad.
Spider Lily can increase dark attack strength. That's a new weapon. That's probably better than what I had for Hulkenberg or Eisen. Not, you know, whatever the one that my assassin class is. Might as well want to check these rooms in case I missed anything then.
Everything's pretty standard. Yep, we're safe here.
This lets me get this item. Alright. Glad I went back and double checked that then.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
Things we say. I mean, what else really is there to report on? There's no loot or anything.
Right there. Charging in.
Just let me dodge out of the way if you attack, please. Thank you.
Now accept your fate. Not sorry.
Why, hello there, treasure.
Flare!
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
I know you resist, but I want to go for the burn.
Ghana! Apologies. Would you finish it?
Uh-oh. Oh, you're just robbing me. That whatever. I don't think forget goes outside of battle.
Great work, everyone.
Also, by this point, I probably have plenty of blessed water.
That's all of them.
I'm not gonna fight that guy because I don't need to. Yet, at least. He might wander around in the time I get back over there, but I don't know yet.
Then that would be of use.
Yeah, he's all the way over there. Oh, we got something over here. Oh, a lever. Oh, that's back at the entrance. It couldn't be this one, could it? Oh, and up right there. That's not the entrance. I was wrong. I thought it was the entrance, though, because I had the same gem.
Gotta be
Right there. Time for some close.
I think they see us.
There they are.
Oh, right. We hit him where it hurts.
What's down here?
That solves that.
I think for now, the boss is going to be up this way. I'm going to go fight that. I probably should heal first. Let me get to the boss door, just in case, because it might just be a random door.
There's something we can use nearby.
Probably referring to that. No, yeah, this is the entrance, actually. Yeah, okay, it leads around. I was wrong. It's because there's an easy way back if we want it.
Everything's pretty standard.
Alright, I'm gonna have to fight big enemy for this.
Right there. Forward.
You have a dash. That's how you hit me last time.
Time for some close. Charging in. Come and get.
Well done, Kai.
See it ways back. Yeah, it's nice. That was so much damage.
You hit their weakness.
The power of healing.
You just recovered from that instantly.
Let me
I owe you. Let's make an end of this. Not done yet.
With blade in hand. Worthy foe after all.
Yeah, of course you're going to use Heat Rise, right? At least that doesn't increase your attack because I decreased it. Oh, that's bad.
Ghana!
You hit their weakness.
the power. Let's go.
Oh, I missed. That's bad.
In the name of give me your aid.
Go for that instead because I missed.
Victory's ours.
To ever greater heights.
I think we
I almost maxed out healer.
We'll be safe for a while.
Just take it. You can always toss it later.
I see the end.
Forward. That'll do it.
There's got to be a path in here to the left, right? No?
Everything's pretty standard.
Huh, surprised by that. Yeah, it's going to be over here then. Progressing through, yeah, most of the time.
That should come in handy.
Other times, if it's a bigger dungeon, they'll be just like, oh yeah, you can teleport through these places.
There they are.
We're weak against this. Do it again.
Also, the masks are used for something. Oh, you're in on this. I couldn't dodge. I spammed the circle button.
We're falling back. I won't hold back. With healing power.
Much thanks.
I'm obliged.
My thanks. After me.
All right, lower your attack.
No.
Crit.
I'll use what I must.
I'm gonna go for poison here. Didn't work though.
Come forth, royal soul.
Quite a boon.
Top everyone off.
Helpful as ever.
I'm gonna normal attack because I don't like how much MP you've gone to. I know you resist, but I want to see if I can get Blaze. Could not.
You hit their weakness.
It's a healer.
Nice move, Kaizme.
Light.
I need to finish you off next turn if possible.
The next one's yours. Taste steel.
Hit your weak point. Keep it up.
Come on, we finished it off with a gold attack. Yes, that was close.
Finale. Keep your energy up, everyone. I think that's all of them.
Yeah. All right, this way.
There they are.
Don't think we can avoid a fight here.
Charging in.
That worked out.
Come on. Time for some close combat.
You hit him right in the
I
weak
see the enemy. Forward. Time for some close.
Oh no no no!
They'll need more.
It's when I lock. These guys are an issue for me. I feel like.
I have your back. Is that all?
Oh, power of
You
kings.
hit their weakness. Nice move, Kaizme.
Let's get on with it.
Right on target. Nice one, Soul. All right. Smite
On
him.
me, we go together.
Show them our might.
Let's go.
I do want to pass. So I'm gonna hit you with just this.
Kaizme's about to collapse.
Oh, I have a weakness. That's bad.
Kaizme's in real danger. He needs healing now.
You're weak to this.
Hit your weak point. Keep it up strong.
I am with blade in hand.
You hit their weakness.
To the rear guard. Let's go.
Move, Kaizme.
We can do this.
Quite a boon.
Plus neat.
Everyone's getting low on MP, and I don't like that.
Not done yet.
Come.
And that's that. Victory's ours.
Not bad. I feel stronger.
These dungeons are tough. Give me agility.
I think that's all of them.
What now?
Don't like using those, but I don't think I got much of a choice if I want to be able to handle this reasonably. Wait, this is where I came from. I'm going the wrong way. This is a little hidden room. I'm surprised it's... Oh, it's a golden beetle. That makes sense. Oh, there's stuff over there.
Say take it with you.
That's also enough gold beetle to get the next, whatever item it is.
Stay vigilant.
right there.
Oh, I dodged at the wrong time.
The captain's anxiety is overwhelming. We can't let him get hit. You hit their weakness.
At this rate.
Nice moves, Heismay.
That's the worst time to use that.
My thanks. Let's do this.
Look here.
You gotta aim better than
I need a reset. That I'm just been getting unlucky here.
the captain's fighting his anxiety and they're targeting him.
Only a flesh wound.
Heismay knocked out.
Yeah, no,
Heismay got knocked out.
not that.
It's okay. We can do this.
The captain's
Now
anxiety is
accept
overwhelming.
your fate.
We can't let him get hit.
Falling back.
You just guard. I need to keep your attack down.
Great stride, Paul. Right. Smite him,
Face me. Here, they're swift.
Well, at least that was the last turn, Icon.
I refuse to die yet.
Gotta heal up. Get her down. Get her back up.
Uh-oh. Stroll's bad too.
Arthur's here.
Wow, this guy's just annihilating us.
Spell swoop.
I shall fight as the noble I am.
I keep getting unlucky with this. What this guy does. That's. I can't deal with that anxiety either because I need to be able to get a sensitive skill off, but I to be able to reduce his damage, but I can't. There we go.
The captain's anxiety is overwhelming him. We can't let him get hit.
I'll get some distance. Ready for impact.
Let's do this.
On your guard.
Is everyone on Baker?
You're weak to that. I don't like that.
Hulkenberg's badly wounded. Someone heal him. Hulkenberg's down. Get her back up.
Gunner.
You hit their weakness.
I will fight with
Nice
pride.
moves, Heismay.
We can do this.
I need to heal up the other three.
I owe you.
Hulkenberg's down. Someone help her get back in the fight.
This should work.
My spirit is unbroken with blade in hand.
Oh, right.
Crit! You're gonna charge now, aren't you? Yeah.
Charging in. Come forth, royal soul.
Time to go offensive. I call upon royal power within.
I let justice prevail.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. I hit weak point. All right.
Might is power. Still here?
Oh, I still couldn't do it though. And using Heat Razor again. All right.
No holding back.
I should have just used normal attacks, but whatever. I was kind of panicking there.
Victory's ours.
A halfway decent result.
Halfway decent. We struggled so much there because I failed to hit him first.
There they are. Forward!
That'll do it.
Man, I really don't like fighting those guys.
Everything's pretty standard.
We got in here, all right.
We found something.
That's lovely.
Bone Crushers, brawler weapon.
Whoa.
And a lance, too.
Oh, that's not half bad.
Got another one of those buffs. I have no idea if this is actually correct or not, but I know there is a class that functions similar to Persona. I think where like you can summon things like King Frost and stuff, because I saw it on the trailer when after beating the demo. I think those masks are what's going to be used to unlock stuff related to that.
I see the enemy. Charging in. Come and get it.
Oh, I couldn't do it well because of this.
Time for some close.
You know what? No, I can ignore you.
These ones aren't messing around.
This is the last lever, I believe. All the way back to the entrance. Hello, Krispy Kreme. Welcome to the stream. We're in probably one of the hardest dungeons yet. There it is. We got our bounty. Huh? Hold on. I need to go. No, it's this way.
Shouldn't be anything we can't
I
handle.
see the enemy.
We'll be forward.
I'm guessing during your pacifist, not pacifist, neutral no-hit fly run. How well has that been going for you? Have you beaten it yet?
We can do this.
Bald guy in this place. What? The, It also ignore what I'm doing right now. It's definitely not cheating. The thing, like, what's it called? The big things that are... Things don't know how to flower. Alright. Hopefully you can get that done. It's definitely a big challenge. It seems like a fun thing to do.
The all power of kings. Formidable indeed.
It's definitely a challenge because of that, though. Can Oakenborg go first? No? Okay. I know, I saw a part of your stream.
I shall rise to the occasion.
It's definitely a challenge. I wish you luck with completing it. Oh, there's 2 gold beetles in here? Very worthwhile to grab that, then. Are you still working on? Good luck, then. Hopefully you can get it done, because it definitely challenge. I will. We're about to do one of the bounties, and I'm probably going to in-stream myself, because this is a hard dungeon. I might see if I forgot. Right, I forgot to check out what that one equipment was.
So apparently.
And hello, noob, welcome to the stream. Seeing this is it's our ghost. Certainly uglier than I would have expected an ordinary lost soul. No wonder people got spooked by it. Well, I suppose if it really is just another random monster, we gotta be able to take it down. Can not allow transgressors to go unpunished. This stops here!
Incoming.
On your guards now! Hopefully I have enough MP!
I'll take teamwork.
Let's make this quick.
We hit their weakness.
In the name of justice.
Wrong button. It's not bad, it's just challenging though.
It's okay. We can do this.
I'll be taking that.
Why, hello there.
Alright, rare magic staff, we got it.
To the rear guard. Let's go.
Here. Quite a boon.
Give me your aid.
Lower their attack. Alright, you summon chimeras. Oh! That's just great.
All power of kings.
I won't hold back. Let me help.
Oh, and you're concentrating. Of course you are. We poisoned them, though. Oh. Uh-oh.
Our captain's lost his memory. He can't use any skills. From our
I help.
Here's forget.
Face me!
If I get poison off on you, that would be nice.
Royal Soul.
But I guess not.
My thanks.
I owe you.
I have to do a normal attack now, which I'm out of MP.
For all that we strive for!
We'll combine our strengths.
Can you withstand this?
Now accept your fate.
Oh, darn, that's bad.
Stroll can't take any more. Someone.
Weak to bludgeoning.
We're not out of this yet.
I need to just keep healing.
I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever. I shall fight as the...
Is let justice prevail.
Right.
Crit, perfect.
Real honor.
I want to see, can I get poison off on you?
It's okay.
Healer! Light!
You hit their weakness.
Now,
That's your
what's the
opening,
play?
Captain.
Running low on MP. Oh, you recovered from poison? Does a lot of damage though, and you're concentrating again. I need to take out this Chimera now.
For all that we strive for!
Oh, power of kings.
I will fight with Vida's power.
You hit their weakness.
In the
That's your
name
opening,
of...
Captain.
Tougher than I thought.
With blade in hand!
Oh, right. Smite him, Hulkenberg.
Apologies. Would you finish it?
Oh, your hit rate went back to normal. Not that it matters with magic, actually.
Anyone heal him.
Haha, miss! I am strike dodge!
Flare!
Someone heal him.
I'm moving to the rear. Could do with this.
Let justice prevail!
That's it.
We got them down, finally!
Accept your fate.
Healer! Light!
You hit their weakness.
Closing the
That's your
distance.
opening, Captain.
Look out!
Opinion on summer? It's nice because it prevents school, I guess. But beyond that, I guess it's just the time I played video games as a kid.
I'll use what I must. Then again, I see them.
Missed?
So I'm out. And I missed.
Surprise me. You hit their weakness.
I think I got this, though.
Die hard.
Well, I like summer. The only thing I don't like about summer is the fact that it triggers my allergies. There's a lot of heat. Oh yeah, you repel that. You repel fire, actually.
Hulkenberg's been hexed. She'd better hold back her attacks until it's gone.
If that's the case, I'm gonna attack here, and I'll have Hulkenberg use an AoE healing item.
Royal Soul.
You hit their weakness.
So yeah, it's... The only good part about summer is there's no school.
Most dreadful curse!
Beyond that, I don't really care for it.
My thanks.
I see you. Apologies. Would you finish it?
Oh, that's a lot of damage. Well, we can finish it anyway.
Brilliant. Proud of you, friend.
I've mastered the healer class, and like 50% way through it. Recovers medium HP return, heals more architects and lynch. That's pretty good. Anyway, fair enough. Yeah, unless you have summer school. I guess the swimming pool is pretty fun to hang out at. We won't be hunting anything else. On the Chalice of Legends, too. None shall ever fall prey to that beast ever again. Business here is concluded. Shall we head back? Yeah, I'm out of MP, low on HP. I'm heading back. Yeah, same here. It's just, that's what I thought of as a kid, I guess, if that makes sense.
The freedom of a wanderer.
I'll keep Gunner on. Yeah, another class mastered. With that, though, let's go back to the runner at least, because like to check the map. Yeah, I want to go there.
Hey.
I think let's set up camp.
But
Go somewhere. I want to go somewhere else.
okay then.
Like in summer. I think, well, if you level it up again when it's mastered, it gives you some items that boosts regeneration. Or not regeneration, boosts like EXP you can give. If that makes sense. Alright, I'm doing this immediately next time.
What now?
Some skills are transferable. If I go to skill inheritance here, I could say transfer any of these skills from other classes. But I can't transfer all of them. I could actually grab that. I'm not going to. Like, you can transfer most skills. It does cost mag to do. So it's not free to transfer skills. But it is still a pretty nice thing to do. I'm actually going to grab the AoE heal for this. Once you can transfer a skill onto any class, it's free to... So basically, once you make a skill so you can transfer it, though, it's free to transfer to any class. Which is nice. I'm not going to be using the healer lineage for a while, actually. Because... where's the healer? That's mage. The oh, I actually can get the cleric now?
Fascinating.
Sure.
This right here. All right.
Sure.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Yeah, and it gets certain classes, like the Magic Knight. You need to have maxed out the Knight, which is the class before it, and you need to have 10 levels in Mage. Which there are a few classes like that from what I've seen. Whether you're who tempers anxiety strength, use hand out any need, even miss the cast of battle. Shall bestow upon you their soul, the soul of the healer. Light will save my friends. I will save others, for anyone in need. I will do all in my power. Healer, yeah, my first playthrough, I gave Stroll the magic, or the mage class. And I did make myself the healer still, because it's a good skill to have. The main character I kind of want to be all around, and then have support abilities as well if need be. My main support is going to be Hulkenberg, probably, because I gave her the Faker, and like, the Merchant. But yeah, this needs Wizard as well. I know nothing about them, so I can't really say much on that. But yeah, I do think... what do I need for this? Just Faker. I do think for now, though, I am going to go ahead and stream here. Next time, we got... I can't view it here. But we got a few more dungeons to explore. Then, probably a couple more things I'm going to want to explore. And after that, I can use Fairy Sight here. Did not realize that. But after that, we're going to be doing a raid on a ship. I guess I see that. Like, the only skill really she has that's useful is that one skill that is, she will block attacks for the main character. But not much more beyond that. She does have some good skills, just not as many as the others. But for now, though, I am going to end stream here, like I said. I hope everyone watching enjoyed, and I will see you later. Bye!